let's get going. We're live.
Okay.
Let's do this. Boy! And we're live, everybody, live on my channel. Woo!
Oh, that was fast.
I was waiting for Toonie to say something messed up. Normally we get like a really messed up Toonieism going into the show, so that's what I was.
That piece of shit humor.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's like, you know, like, and that guy's so messed up he can bleach my butthole. Like, wait, what? That's how you sit, and that's how you start a fresh03 show.
Such a fresh feeling, though.
It might be. You know, there's a reason almost every toilet in Japan has a bidet. There's a reason for it. It's got to be refreshing. I know they sell the Japanese style toilet seats out at Costco. They have the bidet and they're robotic and they'll open and close when you walk into a room and stuff. It's fascinating.
Have you ever actually used a bidet, honestly? Has anyone?
Yeah.
It seems like it would be, like, I don't want to say, like, enjoyable, because it sounds, like, a little dirty, but,
it's refreshing.
Like, way nicer.
It's refreshing, yeah.
And then all you use the toilet paper is to dry, basically?
If you use it at all.
Okay.
I imagine it to be very cold.
Oh, that's good.
You can get heated ones, I know.
You adjust the temperature.
Yeah, you adjust the temperature.
Yeah, but they sell those ones for like $40, like you say at Costco. That just
no, these are like $300 Japanese toilet seats.
Save your money, DeMillan. Just go get the garden hose if you're going to do that.
Yeah, no yeah, just like get one of those extendable
bring it in through the window
utility things that you put on your kitchen sink. Get one of those for your kitchen for your bathroom sink, and then you just spritz off in the toilet, and off you go.
There's an idea.
I got some fittings and tubing here, DeMille. Let me know. I'll send it over.
Yeah, exactly. Toonie's going to come over with his own fashioned the tune instead of a bidet. We got a tune.
A tune.
I like it. I like it.
That is nice. That's
Turn up the max, baby.
Oh, well, I was going to go in for a colonoscopy this week, but Toonie came over and installed a little something on the toilet. All right. Just clean that colon right out.
Yeah.
That would be good for colonoscopy time, because I'm telling you, the preparation.
Oh yeah, no, they flush flush you clean.
And the toilet paper you use doing that, oh man, that's painful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is rough.
I just did it 3 weeks ago.
Oh, it's brutal.
I've got
Every 2 years.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do one every, like, 3 years. And,
Why is this stuff that they make you drink taste like diesel oil?
It's supposed to be super salty.
Yeah, it's gross.
Awful.
Well, now they give you a powdered PG.
Peg 3350, medical grade. Yeah.
But I mean, I worked in a general surgery clinic, and that was like the bread and butter was doing colonoscopies on people, and I got to sit through hundreds of those things, and anybody who didn't complete the prep, it becomes very obvious very quickly. So
Oh my god.
if you're ever doing it
With that camera.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I was awake for mine, so I watched on the camera.
Yeah,
it was wild.
Wiggle through.
Really?
Yeah.
Big screen, big 40-inch TV
Yeah.
in front of you.
It was a big TV, and I just stared at it. I was like, this is the inside of me. It looks like an alien colony. It was insane.
It's gross.
Did it hurt?
It's gross, man.
No, it's uncomfortable for sure. You know, once you get over that, it's okay. The worst is I have to get the other end down my throat, because I have GERD and Barrett's esophagus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
EGD
so I have to get the endoscopy, just down your throat. And when I got it at the time, it was when I was at like the height of my addiction. So my tolerance was really high, and they only give you like one of those like dental cocktails, you know, which is like Xanax and like this and all this other stuff. And my tolerance was so high, it didn't knock me out at all. I was wide awake, and they gave me more, and I was still wide awake. So I just had to sit there while they shoved the tube down my throat. It was honestly like the worst thing I've ever experienced, because
Oh my god.
it was like gagging and dry heaving, and the nurse was like rubbing my hair and like, it's okay, and it was not good. But the other side was great. That was fine. You know?
Yeah, they gave me this stuff called Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that's what it is. Twilight.
Didn't feel a thing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Didn't work for me that time.
Oh, so-
The next, like 2 years later when I had it and I was like a normal person, not using drugs all the time, then it knocked me out for sure. But
Yeah.
I love the stuff they knock you out.
That stuff it's a combination of Demerol and Versed is what they're giving you.
okay.
The Demerol numbs your body because it's a narcotic, and then the Versed basically makes you incoherent.
Like a
So-
lunatic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had a buddy who worked at a pharmacy. Is anybody from the Army or the U.S. government watching this stream? You have to tell me right now. No, you don't. No, I had a buddy who worked at the pharmacy at one of the Army places, and he managed to swipe a bottle of that stuff, and he's
Oh
like,
my god.
yeah, he got himself. So he's sitting there one week, and he's like, hey, this that stuff they give everybody. It's like drinking a 6-pack in like 30 seconds, man. So who wants to try it? And he's like, somebody shoot this up in me. So you give him his little thing. He's just like,
Yeah,
just
wasted.
fell over.
That's
Good
crazy.
Lord.
So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Kerplop's in the house. There's Cassie. What up, Cassie? I thought I saw somebody else sneaking in here earlier. Let me scroll back up. Ole
James
Christensen. What's up, Ole? How you doing, man?
Only
James Rivera in the house.
Happy.
Sister Angela's in the house. I think we scared a lot of... Kevin K's here. Alola. We scared a lot of people off with all the poop talk first thing.
Everybody loves poop talk.
Oopsie.
So yeah, we had
Everybody.
everybody running out.
Hey,
That's
you
right,
get the
Kerplop. Fresh03's alive. What's up, Al Ben? How you doing, man?
Floppy, hi Al.
But Troy
Lady
M's here.
Liberty.
What's up, Troy? How you doing, man?
Oi.
Get in here, Lady Liberty.
She's snuggling with the bunny right now. She said she'll be in a bit. We
Bunny
got
coma.
we have a couple other mixers coming along. But I mean, we've got Addie Tooney here. Who else do we really need for this?
Oh God.
Yeah, all the pressure put on him, please.
We'll just throw all the recipes at Tooney. The rest of us will sit around and keep talking about our colons. And
I'm ready to mix, baby.
Tooney's gonna handle all the recipe requests today. You don't even have to worry about it.
Brother James, what's happening?
All right. So Gareth Martin, what's happening, man? Been a little bit since I seen you, right, Gareth? No, you usually stop by on the weekends. It's good seeing you, though,
James,
man.
James Rivera in the house.
Yep, brother James, my very first moderator. Still,
Aw.
still sticking around, still sticking by me. I don't know what's wrong with him, but just a glutton for punishment, I think. Like right now, he's got his hands full with all the incoming people that want to talk to me about colonoscopies and Versed and how they get their hands on some Demerol. You know, just really good times.
Propofol is shit, though, man. Propofol, that's the stuff that they put you out when you're getting an operation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is some good stuff.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
I would
How
never
do they
expect
do
this
it,
from
you know?
you. What is happening?
it's like they flip it
It's
on,
so
say
weird.
flip it on, and say count backwards from 10. You go 10.
Yeah, it's like
How does
9
that
now.
work? And then you wake up and it's like, okay, you can start now, and it's like we're done.
Yeah.
Well,
had-
the recovery for that is quite a while, actually. Because they'll
I've
be
also had an experience where I woke up and I was like screaming at the top of my lungs, and then I like passed back out, and then I woke up again, and my mom was next to my bed. This was when I was younger. And I was like, I woke up screaming, and she's like, no, you didn't. And I was like, what? That was so real. Like I swore.
nope, you were out the whole time.
It's some weird shit.
Well, they have somebody that sits like right next to you with everything's run by computer now, so they can sit there and watch exactly what the levels in your blood are. So they can adjust exactly where you're going. As things start winding down the surgery, they start tapering it off. But even then, when you go into the recovery room, you're in the recovery room for hour and a half before you even realize what's going on. So it's a lot longer recovery than people think getting off of anesthetic. So
Yeah, it's terrible for elderly people too, because sometimes they don't recover very well.
yeah, I mean that can be any age. It's not just the elderly. I mean the elderly are obviously more vulnerable to it, but anyway, that's enough.
Because the
I was gonna say that's enough of hospital talk. We should probably get moving here. People probably. Well, there's probably a couple people in here saying, "Hey, I came here for recipes, not hospital talk." Fresh03. So
I'm here for the stitches. I want to see some more stitches.
you want some more stitches in my knee? That was a live stream. That's a live stream you'll never forget. Fresh03's knee getting stitched up live on the internet.
I'm glad I didn't see that because I would have thrown up. That's gross.
By the time that I got around to showing it, it wasn't as bad as it was when I first got T-boned by a truck coming out of a parking lot.
Good.
While I was riding a
You're on your
bicycle.
bike. Yeah.
Right. Yep. So, all right, Dave, how was your week, man?
Not too bad. How about you?
Oh, I talked about it before the show. A little bit of disappointing news, but it is what it is. Things will sort itself out.
Always does.
Yep, exactly. We'll just say that I'll be in Spokane for a little longer than I thought. That's how I'll put it. So.
Oh.
We had a couple of ice storm events here this week, so that was fun. You know, chip my car out like it's like the ice age. Like
Really?
about a half-inch of ice on my car.
It's crazy. It always looks really cool, but it's not cool.
Oh, no.
No.
Well, the neat thing about it is like, because we used to get those really bad when I was stationed in Missouri. So you just go out and you start chipping it, and once you get down to like the car level, you can kind of like pry a sheet off. So
Oh man.
yeah, and once you get enough of it off, you can just walk around just kind of popping it, and it'll break off the car. And then you just leave a big circle of ice sitting where your car used to be. Off you go.
Well, Dave's had it bad a couple times in the past where it's brought like high tension lines down and everything. Well, you guys were up without power for almost 3 weeks, 2 years back.
Yeah, those
What do you
big.
do without power for 3 weeks in the winter?
You start the generator if you have it. If not,
Crazy.
you're in. The military was just picking up everyone, bringing them to shelters.
Yeah,
If you didn't have a generator, so
that's crazy.
yeah, because some of these, those massive towers, right?
Mhm.
As far as the eye could see, like a giant just stepped on. They were all down, and these were supplying like huge areas. So I don't know, probably a million people didn't have power for 3 weeks.
What was the shelter like?
That was my the one I saw was I wasn't there because we had generators, but they opened up my wife's high school.
I was going to say, like,
It's
usually
usually
like high
school
schools.
gyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive regional high school, so it's big, and because she's from the country, and they just set it up as a shelter, and everyone was there for 3 weeks. Military,
Yeah.
the military was making everyone their meals and patrolling the areas to make sure anyone didn't get any dumb ideas.
Yeah.
The logistics of it all.
Yeah.
Well,
That's fun.
it's something that's in place for areas that are
Yeah.
prone to that. So
Yeah.
And
And some of the big regional hospitals, their generators failed, so they brought in locomotives and lifted them off the tracks and have the generators of the locomotives running hospitals.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Imagine that nightmare of a wiring job, DeMillan.
Okay, tell me what you're gonna do. You're on a short.
Oh my God. Don't get the phases mixed up.
Oh
You
man.
turn the breaker on. No, you're the low man. That's your job. Oh shit.
Yeah, it was
I love these wax melter things. Do you guys ever use those? So like,
Nope.
No? Oh, it smells so good.
I don't like smells.
What? You vape? That's weird. We live in smells.
Jax has a bunch of this like little plug-in things that she gets from Bath and Body Works, I think is where she gets them. Like I'll just walk in and the upstairs part of the house smells different. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. You don't like it though. I have this one. The one I just put in is like vanilla bean, and it smells so good. And I have one that was a strawberry and cream, and it smells like vape juice, basically, just like really strong. It's very, I love it.
Yeah, I'm a little sensitive to perfumes and stuff like that, so.
So is this TJ's wishing well today?
No, that's next month.
Okay.
We're doing next month, folks. We're going to be doing the bicycle fundraiser again. Next time
For the kids.
For the kids.
This is Ed.
Hmm?
This is Ed.
No. What happened to Ed?
Screaming Mimi's husband passed.
Oh, he did. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I think it was yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Sad.
This is for me.
Yeah, this is for Friction. Friction's got the floor here in a minute.
Okay, got it.
So we're gonna throw it to Dimlin. How's your week, Dimlin?
I got vape mail.
What'd you get?
What?
I got one of these.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Lux.
It's like a pod?
A Lux XR Max. Yeah, it's a pod.
Oh, that's the
Very
one
nice.
that's the one everybody's hooting and hollering about.
Yeah, isn't it pretty?
It is pretty.
It seems a little
It's grippy, too.
What's that?
looks a
Looks
little
grippy.
large. Yeah, it does look grippy though.
It is large. Like, this is it next to the Pure Max.
Okay.
So, it is kind of heavy, but it takes the type of coil that I really like to use, a GTX coil, and because that's what I've been vaping on for the last couple of years is a GTX coil. Then I found out that this one takes that coil, and it's just a
That's
beautiful
cool.
vape.
Yeah.
You got a big battery?
It's got 2,800 milliamp hours,
Damn.
so it's a little bit heavier than the rest, but I mean it's pretty good size, you know. I mean, small. It's got a little thing for air there,
That's cool.
and then this is if you want mouth to lung. Then you flip this thing around, and then it'll be mouth to lung.
The airflow will come out of that little hole instead? Is
Yeah,
that why? Okay.
and then it's got really cute
A display.
LEDs on the display. So I don't know. I like it. It holds
All that
5 volts
matters.
of juice.
Nice to have a big battery capacity.
Yeah, it's just going to be my, going around town one, when I just jump in the car to go to the store or
Put it in
whatever.
the cup holder type deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How much did it cost?
It was like $35, but by the time you paid the shipping and the signature fee, it ended up being near $50.
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
damn.
So that,
Yeah.
man, that's shipping and that signing fee. And then they made me sign, they made me get my driver's license, and they actually scanned my driver's license.
What?
I wouldn't have let him.
Crazy.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, I don't know if I want him to do it, It's like, who is
Yeah.
this person?
Where
Yeah.
does that information go?
Oh, at the store? Oh, the store made
No,
you do it?
the delivery person.
The delivery person, I wouldn't have done it. I would have showed him the ID. I wouldn't let him scan it. Yeah, like you can
Well,
see
now I
it.
feel terrible. What do I do?
Nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do.
Just get some cupcakes ready for when Gavin Newsom comes a knocking.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's up? I saw a couple people come in here besides Dimlin getting her identity stolen.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Great.
What's up, Aaron Cardis? Sean Ryan in the house. How you doing? Chevy Man, booyah! Chevy Man, booyah!
Hey,
That's yeah. So that's one of those things, folks. Like if a store requires it, that's one thing. But if a delivery person is asking to scan your ID, they don't need that.
hi, Sporky.
Sport Leafy, what's happening, brother man?
I mean, the U.S. mail doesn't even scan your license. They just want to see to make sure you're of age.
Yeah, that's
Well, now I feel horrible.
what,
They had
what delivery
Make her feel
was it?
worse.
Was it the USPS that did it to you?
No, it wasn't.
Who was it?
It was
FedEx, UPS, DHL.
DHL?
Yeah, I was gonna say
I already
DHL.
clicked out of it. No, it was some other one, like
Third party.
A
it
little
wasn't
one.
even a name brand one.
Yeah,
Now
it was a little one probably because
like
we
I'm an
can't
idiot
ship
for
with
doing it.
UPS, right?
Yeah, I
it was
mean,
All
it was
that.
a little one like Deliver Fast or
Yeah.
something
interesting.
stupid.
You know what?
We have
What I
ID for
recommend-
sale.
You know what I recommend that everybody does is put a credit hold on all your stuff. It's easy to do.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
just call the bank and be like, hey, there's something a little suspicious going on.
It's not even that. It's just, I recommend everybody do it because there's so much identity theft. Just put a hold on all your credit stuff. It's easy to do. You just type in credit hold, and you go to the three Equifax and the other two,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and it's real simple to do. And if you ever need a loan for something, well, you unblock it for that small amount of time.
Yep.
Yeah, because my
That
mom
way
tried
people can't
their
like apply
identity
for.
theft.
Yeah, well, we
Somebody
heard about
like-
what was going on with Echo Dub last week, so yeah, it's
Gotcha.
out there all the time. But anyway, well, at least you got a device you like.
Yeah. Great.
Nope, it was worth it.
Oh God.
Nah. All
Well,
right.
she had a computer thing that had a form on it that looked like it needed it to be filled out.
She could have filled it out.
I know. I'm just an idiot.
No,
It's okay.
no, you're not an idiot. I mean, that may be what that delivery company requires. So, I mean, I'm just
I wouldn't worry about it.
very mistrustful when it comes to anything where somebody wants like any personal information from me. I get very sketchy real quick. Like looking for houses over in Bozeman. Like there's a lot of scamming going on like apartments.com and stuff like that. Like there's people trying to get your information.
Wow.
So it's so instead of doing that, like I've started going to property management companies that have been around for a bit. So I go to them and I'm like, okay, what properties do you have that you're looking to rent? Okay,
And you go look at that.
and then they hand me 12 keys and I go look at 12 places all day and then come stumbling back
No
in.
weekend.
Yeah, with no escort. They just trusted me to go
That's
look
crazy.
at places. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
Wow.
it. I haven't been trusted that much since I left Montana.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, don't worry about the million. Just put a credit hold on your. That's all.
yeah,
Everybody should do it.
exactly. All right.
Okay.
So we got Toonie. Toonie, what's happening, man? How's your week, brother, man?
Oh, it was pretty crappy. Mom going downhill real fast. She's having a hard time even getting out of bed lately. So
I'm sorry, brother, man.
yeah, what are you gonna do? There's something to be said about dying at in your 70s.
I'm aiming
And
for
that
65.
Not watching all your friends pass and
Yeah.
be almost alone. It's just sad.
The other thing about going early is I think you'll have more to pass on. So
That's definitely true.
that's something I've thought about. So, but I mean, at least I know what's going to kill me. I'm either going to get hit by a car riding a bicycle, or my Type 1's going to take me out. One of the two. So, good times.
Fresh is never gonna die. Don't say that.
Me? Me? Oh,
You have to live.
no,
you
my
have to live
my
forever.
so my family, my real dad's side of the family, he's still kicking, which I've been surprised. But like we just lost my uncle Billy. He was probably 72 or 73, so somewhere
Kinda
right in
young,
there.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating that my real dad will probably go here in the next 5 years or so. So it's my genetics are not on my side, and my grandpa on my mom's side, he died when he was 53 or 54.
Wow. It's young.
Yeah, but I mean he was a cattle rancher, so he was out there, steak 3 meals a day,
Yeah.
great big
Mars
bowls
bodies.
of homemade ice cream every night, stuff like that.
Bacon fat.
And then no, he wasn't fat. He was a rancher,
No,
man.
bacon fat.
Oh, bacon fat.
Bacon and everything. Yeah.
No, he was a cattle rancher. They never had many pigs, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it was just, he lived a really hard lifestyle, and he was a World War II vet, so he had that going for him. So he passed on. He passed on early. Um, my grandma was 83, and she died from surgical complications. So, and then, but I mean, yeah, I've got genetics working against me on two different sides. So I don't think I'll make it that long.
Never say never, man.
Well,
never
maybe they'll find a way to replace me with robot parts. Well, I mean, I've already got a robotic pancreas that I wear on my hip all day, so who
Yeah.
knows?
I got a robot eye.
I've got double robotic eyes.
Yeah.
That is
You got
true.
the-
Yeah, like this. Like if I sit back, man, you guys are clear. But then I gotta, if I'm up close here reading the chat and stuff, I gotta have my
Yeah.
cheaters on. So,
Mel, I put that link in the chat for you. Anybody interested?
Okay, thank you.
perfect.
Welcome.
All right. But, well, brother, man, if you need someone to chat with or just curse at, you know where I'm at. You got my
I
number.
appreciate it. Thanks, brother. Yeah, and then my cousin, he committed suicide, so that's pretty sad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, Addie.
Yeah, I was talking to him, and he promised me and his niece and his sister that he wouldn't do anything stupid, and then went and did it anyway.
When did this happen?
Last week.
That's awful.
My
Yeah.
God.
So reach out to the ones you need to, and don't be afraid to reach out to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because someone's threatening something doesn't mean they will always go through with it, and just because they say they're not going to doesn't mean that they won't do it.
Well,
So
Yeah.
it's one of those things, folks.
it's
Yeah.
not your control either.
No, it's never in your control. It's always
they're
it's
talking
always that
about it,
person. All you can do is reach out and be there for people. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Do your best. That's why we always say at the end of the show, be beautiful to each other. Reach out.
Yep.
Be nice to people. Hugs and stuff.
You're just taking that hurt and putting it on your family and friends. It's
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Yeah. So we'll pass it on. Man of the hour, Friction.
Howdy. I have had I guess a string of bad luck. Back in like February, so like a year now almost, I lost my job, and then, but it was okay because Kayla started working, and she was working full time at a drug rehab place, and she was doing really well there. She started out as like a tech person. So I don't know, like they help everybody on the floor, like call them clients, not patients. And then after like a month and a half, she moved up to management. So that was really great for her. And she was working a ton. Like when I say a ton of hours, like how normal 2 weeks is like 80 hours, right? She was doing over 120 for
Yeah.
like 2 months straight. She worked like that. And then she got in like a fight with management and stuff, and her hours got pulled. So we've basically been living off my disability for months now, which is not enough. So I've been having like family and stuff help, and then my mom passed away, like you guys knew. She went for the assisted suicide it was November 8th, and she went through with that, and while I didn't want her to die, I supported her decision to do it because it's her choice, and she wanted to go out on her own terms, because while her issues, which she had a lot of, weren't exactly terminal, like she wasn't going to die in 6 months or anything, which is why she couldn't do it in the States. Her quality of life was already terrible, and it was only going to get worse exponentially. So she went to Switzerland and had that done, and then been dealing with that and the stress of the not having enough money for everything. It's been terrible. And then recently, my dad, who I thought was, I don't know, like 10, 15 years away from us having to worry about anything with him, you know, we couldn't on Thursday. So last Thursday, my aunt messaged me on Facebook and said, like, have you heard from your dad, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. So I tried to reach out to him and he didn't answer. But there's been times in the past where like he forgot his cell phone at work and he doesn't have a house line. We just figured it was that. And my aunt did a wellness check with the cops the next morning and they found him on his floor in his bedroom. He had fallen and he couldn't get up. He had his phone with him, but he didn't reach out for help, which is really upsetting, you know? So I guess he just kind of crawled around on the floor for hours. So they took him to the hospital. And initially, things were pretty good because they found like he didn't have a stroke or anything like that. I guess he just like slipped on like slippery socks in the floor kind of deal. And then they found he had a blood clot in his lungs that they were trying to like break up. And he had a lot of fluid in his lungs that they're getting out. They took like 60 pounds of water, I guess, like in his body. They got that out. And there's still more they have to get out. And my sister and I were talking to him, and he was saying like everything was fine and he was doing well and stuff. And then I think it was 2 days ago, my sister talked to my aunt, and she had been talking to the doctors, and we can't visit him because he got COVID while he's in the hospital too.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah.
Oh.
So anyways, my aunt told my sister that she lives in Kentucky, that she needs to come up here to Pennsylvania soon because they don't think he's gonna make it out of the hospital. I guess his heart is working at like 20% of what it should, and they think he has more blood clots than the one in his lungs. So it's not like definite, but if everything goes well, he'll go from the hospital to like a rehab type place for a couple months. Yeah, and then after that, because right now he has his own house and he can't live there because he's by himself. So he was gonna go and live with either my Aunt Kay or my Aunt Karen, who live in this. But it's just a lot of, I mean, all that stuff sucks. It doesn't have anything to do with why I'm putting on or asking for the wishing well, but it's just every day is so stressful. I think I'm gonna be out of the nightmare of lack of funds in like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. The only good thing with my mom was she was really good with her money, and she had like retirement accounts set up with, I guess, with like stocks, and those are gonna go to my sister and I. And we've just been waiting on the death certificates to get here so we could transfer them to our names, and then there's actually like a lot of money in there, so I'll be good, so I can, pay everything that hasn't been paid and pay people back, and then I can get stuff set up for like my future, like my family's future, that kind of stuff, and then I'll be able to like actually focus and look for work that I can do, because with all my stuff I have to like work from home, so it's a lot harder to get jobs, so I'm just hoping for a little bit of if anyone can help, even like $5 is gonna help. So just to get over this hump till I can get that. So anything you could do, I would really, we would really appreciate. And if you can't do it, also, it's not. I don't want people to worry about.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's freaking tough run, Friction.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm definitely gonna. My sister wants me to start therapy again because I don't really talk to anyone, which is not good.
Yeah, I recommend therapy to anybody.
yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of either. 'Cause, yeah, we all need help when we're going through rough situations, and like Friction just mentioned, he's been going through a rough stretch for quite a while. So, you know, me here at the Fresh03 channel, if someone needs some help and they reach out, I'm more than willing to help. So, that is what we're up to today, everybody.
Yeah, let's stay
Let's stay
have
positive
fun.
and let's do some
Yeah.
let's do some flipping mixing. So
I have to pee real quick, so I'll be right back.
okay. So friction is draining the lizard, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and do my donation.
So I'll wait until Friction gets back.
Ooh,
If there's
okay.
any other, I want to find out if there's other options other than Venmo, because I'm just a freaking boomer. I don't have Venmo or any of that stuff.
You don't have Venmo?
No.
I even have Venmo.
I know I hear my wife's younger friends talking about just Venmo me, and I'm like,
Do you still write checks?
no, thank God. I've been doing electronic checking for a couple years.
Yeah, I hate writing checks.
I write two a year, I think. One
Yeah.
for the car registration and one for property taxes.
I pay everything online now, so no more checks.
Yeah, I rarely write a check unless it's a contractor coming to the house or something.
They wanted like $75 to pay my property taxes online, and I'm like, forget you.
They charge you to pay it online?
Yeah,
No, that's crazy.
I know.
They
so
save
forget it.
money. They save money if you pay online. They don't have to manage like cash at the city hall, nothing like that. Perfect.
They just find a way to get money out of you.
I
Are you
wouldn't say
nice and
that's
clean,
being a
Lumi?
boomer. I don't even have a Venmo yet. And that's more so just because I don't like linking my bank account to a bunch of things. Like we live in a scary time right now where people can.
Oh, I
get
agree.
your
And then,
information.
you have to watch your bank account like a hawk because
Yeah.
you're responsible if you lose that money.
Oh, you are?
No, the bank
a
take
point.
care of
Sometimes to a certain percent, depending on the situation.
Up here.
Sometimes it
you're
can
not.
be scary.
I'm putting Cassie's in charge.
Oh, damn, there go the neighborhood.
Oh no! Now what do we do?
See, he puts Cassie in charge, and then Cassie does one of these things.
So, yeah, if you notice a problem with your bank account, and every bank's a little different, but if you don't notify them within 2 days, you're liable for that money loss. That's how it is in New York anyway.
Phew. Well, who looks at their bank account every day?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, Lumi is perfect.
Well, not every day, but I check it constantly because we do have, like, we're in a time where everything is pay online and subscriptions, and
Yeah.
I have notifications for withdrawals. They're normally pretty sneaky and they go for those $2 withdrawals, but I'm always checking my account to be like, do I have 2 Netflix accounts? Am I still paying for my Audible that I haven't used in like 4 months? Like I'm always checking on stuff like that because just money comes out left and right, and I want to be on top of it.
Well, that actually happened to me with a subscription to Norton antivirus. I had canceled it, and they tried to charge me again. And then it's a pain in the ass to get through to them, to their people, to get a refund. What a pain in the ass! Took me all day. But there's no way I'm paying for something I wasn't using.
Right.
Yeah, I'm always on top of that shit. I have a lot of trust issues, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like Netflix sometimes will double charge you. And it's like, excuse me? Excuse me?
That's crazy. So DeMillan, I was gonna say, like with my bank, they'll send a check out for you. So you can just mail your tax check right to your county clerk's office.
What do you mean?
You know how you pick an option of who to send the money to? The banks will send a check for you.
I don't think I have an option like that.
You should. You know, when you choose somebody who to pay, you know, when you go into your bank app and you choose, you know, say it's blah blah Joe Blow's Medical. You type in the address yourself, and then they'll just send a check to them.
I want to go to Joe
Oh,
Blow's
that's right,
Medical.
huh? Duh. I should do that, an auto pay, or
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
a one-time payment.
Yeah, right. Yep, just send a check. So Friction, I'm a boomer without a Venmo. Do you take any other options? Is your GoFundMe still open?
No, I don't have a physical card. I had to get a new one, so I'm waiting for it in the mail. And they only give you like the last four of the number, so I can't like make any new accounts. I have a Zelle, which is connected to my bank.
Who?
Zelle?
It's another Venmo.
Yeah, it's another like that one's directly connected to my bank. My PayPal is negative 250 because there was a transfer I did. I was paying somebody back, and it went through from my bank, and PayPal like double did it and said it didn't go through. So my PayPal's negative 250, even though the people got the money and it came out of my bank. So I'm like fighting with them about it, so I can't use
And that takes about
PayPal.
60 to 90 days whenever that shit happens on PayPal.
Yeah,
They're fucking
so-
slow.
Yeah. It's hard. Venmo is it might be an extra pain, but it's owned
about,
by
like-
PayPal.
What about gift cards to maybe like Instacart or something? Because you can send those to emails at least.
Yeah, you could. We use Instacart.
What's up, Beck?
What's up, Dion? I'm back. What's
May
up,
not
Vic?
help with the bills, but at least you have food on your table.
True enough.
Yeah.
So maybe share your email
Email
address,
for gift cards.
and then people could donate some Instacart gift cards if they don't feel comfortable with Venmo. Let's see, who do I got? 1, 2, 3.
What's
4,
Instacart?
5.
It's a
We use it.
grocery
It's grocery like
Grocery
delivery.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Oh. I use Safeway delivery, and that's just been amazing, where you get all your groceries on your porch.
Yep.
It's amazing, I tell you.
Well,
That's what
Instacart
is.
Instacart will let you order from places that isn't just Safeway.
Yeah, like it connects to like Kroger's.
They even do like Five Below by me. Like they do a lot of stores. Pretty cool.
But yeah, basically you can have them do all the shopping. Do all the shopping for you. And everybody, if for some reason all these options don't work for you at all, there's a couple kitty rescues down below Friction's Venmo in the description. You can donate to kitties too. So whatever you're comfortable with.
And also, I do want to say, because I already talked to Fresh about this, after I get the inheritance stuff from my mom in hopefully a couple weeks, I do want to get back to the community that's always been there for me. So I will be either like finding someone who needs something right then that I can donate to, or doing another show like this, and I will be.
You can buy a bunch of bicycles for TJ.
Yeah. Like, if it's in time for that, I will definitely do that.
Well, yeah, we're probably not doing that till middle of February, end of February, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Whenever TJ decides he wants to do that, that's when we'll do it.
Okay.
I know he was talking about getting it started a little early this year on his Wednesday show this week.
Yeah. So whenever,
Kurt
like I said,
Pop is
whenever he wants to.
asking if you could put the QR code thing that I sent you on the screen. You know how to do that?
You can always
Then
send
you
it to
could
me
just-
and I could put it up on the screen and you can spotlight me.
Sure, let's do it that way.
And
Thank
I was because I was gonna add an image and all sorts of stuff. All right. So anybody who wants to use the Venmo, Lumi's gonna put it up here in a second, and then we'll spotlight her, and then you can just dook. But I donated. So everybody, the donation levels are $5. We just make you ask for a recipe, we make it for you. $10, we use your stash. So we'll go into your ELR or all the flavors account, whatever you got, and we'll look at your flavors and we'll try and use flavors that you have. Generally, that will also ask you questions about things that you have and don't have, as well. And then $20 is you get to pick the mixer rather than the mixer picking you. So if you wanted fresh03 to make you the most awful mix in the world, you wanted me to make you like a mango lychee vape, I would make you a mango lychee vape.
You know that is like me, because I honestly you guys still like mix like fun stuff all the time. I just like today. I'm excited for today because I'm gonna mix stuff that I don't normally mix.
not to mention, I'm over here on the panel and I hardly mix anymore, so you might want to direct your mixes towards somebody else before you get a disaster piece.
This is what I'm saying. I feel
Well, I mean
really
that's
bad.
half the fun is being able to see how people go about putting together certain mixes for people.
Are you sending that on Facebook Messenger? Or?
Here, Lumi, let me send you it because I just updated it and it has my picture in it too.
Ugh.
Give me one.
That
Shut
I
up.
thought you wanted.
Give
I
me
thought
one
you wanted
second.
donations, not scaring people out of the chat.
It's
Jesus,
a nice
man.
picture. Give me a second. Lumi, I'll send it.
I
So
mean,
Fre-
it's a picture of him, not, Tim Fresh, so it might not scare anybody away.
Also, another thing, I'm not quite sure what kind of work you're looking for work from home, but the company I work for is always looking for new people.
Yeah.
I myself am actually moving up. I interviewed for manager right before I went in for surgery, and now we're just waiting for my program to expand, and I'm going to be a manager.
Awesome, Lumi. That's good news.
Wow.
After
Lumi's
this,
in
if we could
charge
talk
now.
about that.
So if
That
you
would be
need
great.
if you need a reference, my program's always looking for people. They're always hiring.
Yeah.
It's
After
definitely
this-
not fun work. It's definitely exhausting and it's taxing if you're an overachiever like myself, but it's work.
After this, if we could talk about that, that would be great.
Awesome, no problem.
Thank you.
What field is it in, Lumi?
So we are the bitch for all of the insurance companies that have all their little programs. Like United sometimes will start up a little program to download an app, and they'll send you a blood pressure cuff, and you could start monitoring that. We shell that out for United. Book appointments for different offices, whether it's like ultrasounds. So it's a lot of like. It's cold
So you're
calling.
like a medical gopher or like a medical bitch, basically?
Medical bitch, and it is cold calling. It's definitely not easy because a lot of
Okay.
people do think that there's a lot of scams out there. So you're
Right.
having to deal with people yelling at you, but as long as you can keep your composure, use the 4-step process. I understand, Mr. Smith. I do apologize for that inconvenience.
You are fucking. God bless you, man.
Well,
That
it's
is rough.
not much different than, asking people to reboot their computer. Friction.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes the information's not accurate. I was looking through this patient's profile and it was stating that they were a man or female, and it's asking me to book them appointments for pap smears and mammograms.
Nice.
And I'm sitting here like, this person definitely sounds like a full-grown man, but you never know. I don't want to be judgmental. And at
you
the end
can't
of the
do
call,
that. Yeah.
he's just like, I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but I am missing the organs that would require me to have this appointment.
At least he was like nice about it, you know. Some people get really offended, and it could get real bad. I sent it to you on Facebook Messenger. And Fresh, I saw that, so thank you for the donation.
No problem. I wish I could do more. I wish I could make all your troubles go away, man. But
no, I know. That is.
I'm also in the middle of something right now, so.
So Freshy,
If I
PayPal you $25, will you put it on your Venmo for friction?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Addy.
You're welcome.
Zoom into this fast.
And then I want Fresh to make me a lychee vape.
Lychee.
Your choice.
Well, you get to make me a new strawberry, blueberry, kiwi, Addy Tooney special.
Oh, hot damn.
In return.
Okay.
All right, it's up on the screen.
Just so I know, because I'm kind of old too. You just use do you use your camera app and just scan it?
Yes, you just hold your phone up and turn the camera on, and it should pop the link.
Oh, cool.
So we'll leave that up for a little bit, everybody. So right now the rest.
Oh yes, it does work. Okay, that is cool.
Let me see.
You got to do it on the actual YouTube stream instead of like our Zoom, because I think it's too small in our Zoom.
It's pinned, so if they've got me on their
yeah, it works on.
Oh, there it worked.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I had to turn it sideways.
I think stuff like that is so cool. Like that, does that make me officially super old?
Yeah.
I think we're too young to claim we're old. We're just
I know,
not in times
it's
with
a
the
weird
technology anymore.
Yeah, it's a weird limbo.
They're putting out so much technology that, in my opinion, could be focused on other technology that would be way more beneficial. But
Like
heck.
that could help people, yeah. But we got really big TVs now, and like I saw transparent screens are getting more
transparent
stuff,
screens,
which is just it's a lot. There's a lot of issues with it.
Yeah, and
I don't see them being cool.
It would work for like a store, but they also had in-home hologram projectors are starting to become a thing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Ooh, Disney released some kind of a mat for AR people that like to do the active ones where you're walking, so you don't have to risk walking into the wall.
Into the wall, yeah.
I would probably fall on my face, but it
For
seems
sure.
intriguing.
Yeah. My kid uses VR. I forget what he has. Because we got it for him like 2 Christmases ago. But it is crazy. I played it one time, and it was literally insane. I felt like I was in a different universe.
How come you only played it one time? Didn't you get
I don't know. It stresses me out. Because the one game he had, it was Beat Saber.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of. I'm fat now, man. That is. I got really sweaty.
You just move your wrist.
I like to sit on my ass and press W, A, S, and D and move my mouse when I game, man.
Just
That's
move
too
your
much.
wrist. You're not even doing anything, man.
You have to duck. There's shit flying at you, man.
You don't have to duck.
You got to zig and zag.
Just take it to the
Wild.
face. Just take it to the face, Friction. Open up and accept it.
Oh.
So, the other thing that we're going to be doing is, as we work through our recipes, everybody, feel free to ask questions. I don't think we do that enough on this show anymore. We used to just kind of open it up for questions. Now we kind of do it at the end of the show. But if you have any questions about a mix or why we're doing something or something like that, feel free to ask.
Yes.
Because otherwise there'll be a lot of dead space as people start getting recipe requests in.
And if you want to ask me stuff about me, I'm pretty much an open book. Just asking for help is really hard. So, but anything else you could ask me if you're just curious. All
right, so let me go ahead and pull up my ELR here. Of course, I'm gonna have to use the only fresh03 approved lychee out there.
Which is what?
VSO lychee. I was never asked if I approved it. I was just told that I approved it. So.
P.S. Hi, Cassie. I didn't say hi to you when you came in.
Yeah. How's your week? How's your week, Cassie?
It's been a long one. The dog got pretty sick the other day, but he seems to be bouncing back. For anybody that knew about it, he seems to be bouncing back. It looks like it might have just been a little bit of a stomach bug, but he's doing better. He's actually laying here watching me, just chilling in the doorway.
Been a lot of issues with pet food lately, so you might want to keep an eye on the pet food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like recalls and stuff?
Yeah, recalls, salmonella contaminated pet food.
A lot of it's that newer pet food that you can refrigerate, and it's allegedly supposed to be
Oh,
fresh.
yeah, like those meal ones that they talk about. Yeah.
I mean, we use the same brand dog food. We don't ever change it because when we do, he always has problems. But
They always get diarrhea.
If you Google it, you'll see it's a huge list of the biggest players in the pet food industry. They had issues, so it wasn't that fresh food that you have to put in the refrigerator.
This, I
Another
think it's
thing
funny.
I stay up in with is you can get the subscriptions for Dog Food Advisor, and I know if you're with Chewy and there's a recall, they will email you. But luckily, my dog's on Hill Science or whatever.
I didn't even
science.
think your dog ate anything more than like a Skittle to eat.
My fucking dog is fat ass and spoiled. She has Hill Science soft food and dry food.
Yeah. How old is your dog now?
She's gonna be 7 in February.
Okay. That's not bad, because the littler they are, usually the longer they live, right?
We're gonna go with that, yeah.
Okay. Like cats. Cats live way longer than dogs.
How much does it weigh?
Tira's at a nice good 4.5 pounds. If you catch her after she's feasted, she's 5 pounds.
That's crazy, man. We were
That's
just
so
thinking about
little.
it the other day. My dog Murphy now, he's like 12 or 13. So that's another thing that honestly is going to be soon, and that is going to crush us for sure.
So, oh yeah, once you've made your donation, everybody, please put your request here in the chat.
Yes.
So that we
And
can.
don't forget to let us know if you do Instacart stuff.
Yeah, if you do Instacart, yeah, just let us know. Friction can look at his Venmo and can look at his
Email.
email to see if you've done either thing. But generally, we'll take your word for it.
There's not too many liars here.
Yeah, generally the DIY community is pretty good folks. So please don't spoil it and try and pull a fast one. I'm sure someone's pulled a fast one during one of these streams before, but yeah, and
That's not what we're here for.
we'll make sure that we get to all your recipe requests. So
All right, Freshie, I sent you that money. Thank you.
no problem, brother.
Yeah, he already put it in for you. Thank you, Fresh.
Yep.
Thank you, Addie.
You're welcome.
I love you, boys. Nice.
Love you too.
I could probably cash in some of my work points. That's another cool thing about my work. They have like prop points and stuff like that. So
What's that?
it's basically like recognition if you have like really good attendance. I myself am a trainer and I create a lot of the guides in our program, and I constantly am helping our team members. So after I've helped people, they'll send like a little thank you and it's worth 500 points. And once you get to like 1,000 something, you cash it in for a $10 gift card. 2,000, it's a bigger gift card.
Okay.
Kinda
That's
goes
pretty
up.
cool. Yeah. It's like when they back in the mines when they would pay them in company dollars, and then they could buy stuff at the company store with their. You remember,
That's what
did
they
you
used
guys
to
know
have at
about
my
that?
work.
That was a thing. Like,
You get safety dollars.
yeah.
Yeah, they do monthly raffles too. Like they were raffling away like a PX, whatever the new PX, whatever that is, gaming
PS5?
system. Sure, PS5.
Yes, you mean? Yeah.
And then they've also done like $200 shopping sprees at like
That's very cool.
grocery
yeah.
stores if you have good attendance. But the company is I think it's like 200 people that go into the raffle. So your chances of winning are very slim. But hey,
Yeah.
when it
Okay.
happens, it's kind of cool.
All right, so I went ahead and removed the pin from Lumi so that everybody can see us. If you need it back up, just let us know, and I will repin Lumi, and Lumi can keep that document handy.
Thank you.
Like I said, if you don't feel comfortable about any of this, there is also those kitty rescues. One of them is where I got Poppy. One of them is where I got Padme. I know the one that we got Padme from just had a rash of surgeries that they had to do, so they could use a little money if anybody isn't comfortable. You can donate to it's called Oak Brook Cat Rescue. The link is down there, so you could throw a little cash over there and help kitties that need help.
Hey, you stay out of stuff.
Oh, so I have
Stay out of stuff.
pull Zoom back up.
Who are you talking to, Cassie? A dog?
The
or a
dog.
cat? Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, we got our old German Shepherd here. He hasn't been feeling well, so I wanted to bring him ascend to the house with me so he wasn't out there alone freaking out.
You want to come up and help with recipes, May?
Can I see him?
I
Or
can
if
send
it's
you a
not
picture in the
possible.
chat. There, I can't
Okay.
get him this close because of the Tim
Yeah.
still having this TV hung up. But
That's okay.
There you go.
I got a
Padme.
picture of my big ass tumor that came out of my titty.
Excellent.
If anybody wants to see that, I'm
Wait, you said you had a picture of it?
I'm always up for boob pics, Lumi.
So it's like, is it like medical waste? Like just a thing of fat? What is it? Yeah, I want to see
What is it? Let me see.
Yeah, I want to see it now.
Like it doesn't. It's not like gruesome, like dripping in blood. It kind of looks like a rounded heart. It's interesting. Like I know you can Google a picture of a tumor, but it's
Yeah,
not
this is
my
better.
tumor.
This is
My
your tumor. Yeah.
Have you named
I know
it?
this person.
You know there's
Yeah,
there's a line of people that want to see inside you, Lumi. So let's do this.
And whoa.
Ugh, that's gruesome.
Right at 2 inches. That
Was
the
in
big
your
one.
boob?
Holy shamoly.
Where in your boob was it? Like, was it under the nipple? Was it on the side? What were we
So
talking?
I have some. I have a variety of cuts. One of them's right here.
What's that? Did you say? Sorry.
This one came from the side. I think they were trying to, because that tumor right there was right here,
Okay.
and then another tumor was down here. So I have a nice cut going right here, and then to get to more access, they cut along my nipple right up here.
Does it hurt? Does it like the stitches part hurt now?
I kind of tore a couple. I don't really like the 5-pound weight constraint because I'm Lumi and I'm always up to no good.
Right.
But
Oh.
no, I think the
Not
most
anything
annoying
smart,
thing right
though.
now is my nipple is confused as fuck. It's always hard, even though it's tucked away nice and warm, and it's really painful because like the gauze or my
Aw.
shirt presses against it, and it's like it's a fucking cold ass nipple. It's like what's going on here?
Yeah.
But my
Look at-
other nipple's nice and happy and tucked away and warm.
With the smiles going on, it's all benign.
Yes, the 2 that they took out were benign. I still
Oh, that's
have
good news.
I still have about 3 or so left, so I go in for ultrasounds in 6 months. It's if they start growing again that
That's the problem.
that we have to start looking into them. But as long as they're stable and hidden behind like these, all the rest of them, the whole right side of my tit was just a tumor. Like they're all right here. So we're just keeping an eye on them at
And
this
now you
point.
go around halfway cold for a few months.
So they didn't take any lymph nodes, huh?
I don't know about that. I didn't
No,
ask.
they wouldn't have done that unless there was a reason.
Yeah, unless there's cancer.
Yeah.
I was more pissed off because they said they were just going to go in through the side. And I knew I had an incision right here, and I knew I had one right here, but I can't see the bottom of my tit. So, like, I lifted up my tit one day while I was washing it.
You're like, what's this?
And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? And there's like a 3-inch cut going around my tit. And I was like,
Thank you.
I didn't sign up for this. Yeah.
from 1 incision to 3. Like, what the fuck's going on
That's
here?
rude.
Might as well have just lopped it off, man.
Oh no! Unless I get to keep it, then maybe. Yeah, that's weird.
Addie, what Irish cream flavors do you have?
He darkened his screen. I don't think he's there.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
He's probably
Darken
sleeping.
his screen,
I'm
aka
back,
turn
sorry.
his cam off.
I'm back. Sorry, Freshie. The wife was coming downstairs. She doesn't like to be on the YouTubes.
I know, she didn't like the internet. Huge, yeah.
So, whatever this is in the chat, Cassie, I can't open that.
Yeah, me either. I was
It
gonna
wouldn't
say it doesn't
open.
work.
All right. Hold on. Let me
It's her doggy. I just wanted to see
try something
pictures
else.
of her.
Is it the
Max?
puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see pictures of the puppy on your Facebook.
Is it on your Facebook? We're friends,
So
right,
yeah,
lady?
Toonie,
It's on Tim's. I don't know if it's on mine.
which Irish creams do you have? The one I'm inclined to use is SSA, but I know you may not have that one. So if you have an
I have
Irish
that.
cream,
I have the FA one.
okay, easy enough. That's a good one anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Lumi, do most of the people that work at your place, do they work remotely?
Everybody works remotely.
Everybody does? Okay. That's cool. Then they're not like ever gonna be like, you need to come into the office kind of thing.
And it's constantly growing. So, like, again, I say if you're an overachiever, like, there are people that do what they need to do and they
And
do
just
just
get, yeah,
fine.
skate, yeah.
But me being me, I want to move up, so
Right.
I'm constantly doing like way above and beyond.
Is there, yeah, that you know of other positions where you're not on the phone?
I think
Or-
there, most of them are on the phone. Some of them, very few are, data entry.
Okay.
But we definitely just signed up for a whole bunch of contracts. So maybe even like, I know you do data entry.
Right.
Maybe something like payroll might be starting to open up.
Yeah.
Do data.
But you could
Yeah, we
always
could-
start in on the phones. It is rough, but
Yeah.
trust me, I hear the people on the phones. I grade their calls. I coach them on their calls.
Right.
You'd have no problem on these calls. As long as you don't tell people to fuck off.
Yes. That's a big no-no, and hanging up on people is a big no-no. The last job I had was on the phone, but
Well,
it was they called us. Sorry, go ahead, Fresh.
I was gonna say, at the VA, if someone starts verbally abusing you, you have to hang up. Period.
That's good.
You have to give a warning on ours.
I do give a warning, but that's not my instructions. My instructions are hang the
Yeah.
fuck up if someone starts getting
Yeah.
abusive.
At my last job, I literally, and like, I'm a pretty tough guy. You know, I could take a lot of verbal abuse. You know, I was in the army and stuff, and I don't know. This person hit a nerve. I literally, like, after I got off the phone, I was crying. I was like, I cannot handle this stuff. This is crazy. That job was rough.
All right. Do we have
I
any?
got a little pissed off this weekend because I started training somebody to be like, because as I moved up, I was like, wait a minute, you guys all had me
You gotta fill the
doing all
slot,
of your
yeah.
work and like all like picking up all this slack. So then I found somebody to take like my role for myself,
Right.
and they promoted them up to my level, and now I have
What
to
the fuck?
now I have to share my hours with them, so I only get like 4 hours of lead time a day, 2 hours
Yeah.
of lead time. And it's like, I found my bitch, and you took her
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah, it's rude. You can't make your bitch as good as you, though. I think that's the issue.
I was more pissed off because like they kept telling me you had to work the job to get the job, and then they just promoted her, and I was like,
She didn't work it. Yeah.
I've been doing this for like a year now. What do you mean?
So you should have all of that, Toonie.
That looks tasty, Freshie. I do.
That is my tribute to Swaggy Shane's VSO Blue.
Awesome.
I hope you don't mind, Toonie. I'm not going to mix that.
You don't like lychee,
I think-
right, Fresh?
I despise lychee. I don't.
Okay.
I don't
I don't
hate
even know what
lychee,
it
I
is.
despise it.
Is it a fruit?
It's
Yes.
potpourri. Grab like a potpourri basket and then
Oh no, it's like that strong and like
It tastes like
fragrant.
soap.
That's
and
awful.
then start
got-
licking it with good inhales and huffs
Ew.
on it. That's what lychee is.
That's cool. So
it's
awful.
got a funk to it that I just cannot abide.
Yeah.
That's too much. Why would you want that?
But I also
Why would you want that, Addy?
I also because he wanted to make me suffer. But
Yeah.
So Chevy Man says, "Friction, how are you?"
I was about to respond. I would say I am rough, but I'm actually having a really good time right now with my friends.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Good times are fewer and far between, so I definitely
that's
appreciate
Mimi.
y'all.
You're back for more? You want more screen time, baby?
My
Yeah,
dog
let's
is good
see.
to hang out with me now. I'll call her over and she like pokes her head out of the mountain of blankets that she's hiding in, looks
I
at
always
me.
forget. Is it
Checks to see
Tara
if I
or
have-
Tiara?
Tira.
Kira. That's it. Okay.
She checks to see if I have any food in my hand. If I don't have any food in my hand, she puts her head back in the blankets and goes
She
to
hates
sleep.
you. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. The butt. That's how I know it's your cat, because there's no front to it.
Oh,
And
she
then
fell
that
off.
happened. I've never seen her fall.
That was not majestic.
Well, the other one is here now. Poppy.
Oopsie.
This is crazy right here. I don't know if he's like blending into the stuff, but that's hoax. We actually hate him. Right here. He's the worst cat. Like when you think of like dick cats, he's like the mega dick cat where he just knocks like shit off counters. He attacks all the other cats for no reason. Like he needs to find a new home, and we would all be happy, to be honest. But I can't just pull that trigger either, because it's all right.
I started.
That's okay, Karen. Don't worry about that. Just
I started
have fun.
keeping fish, and the fish I got were supposedly really hard to breed. And last weekend, I dropped off, I think, 39 baby fish.
What?
And I was borderline in tears, like just trying not to cry in front of all these people.
Wait,
And it's
over
like,
fish? You can't even snuggle a fish. Who cares about them? That's
I
weird.
thought the
Okay,
same
that's not
thing.
true.
I thought the same thing, and then sure
Yeah?
enough, I'm sitting there in fucking tears over having to drop my baby fish off because
That's crazy.
40
I
fucking
can-
baby fish. I don't have that many fish tanks. That's overloaded.
Yeah.
I can tell you though, you can cuddle a fish. I had an angelfish when I was in high school that loved to be pet. It would come up to the top of the tank every day when I got home from school.
You
for
touch
sport.
it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never
Yeah.
had a fish like you could touch it.
Tim had a piranha that would swim into his hand for cuddles. It would like come at the glass at his daughter and I, but Tim would stick his hand right in the tank with it and it would swim right into his tank. He would pick it up.
I don't trust
he'd
you
love it,
guys
and
when
he'd
you
put it
say
back
your
in.
animals are loving and friendly because I swear you guys get tortured by them and you're like, oh, it's loving on me.
That's the most unnerving thing.
Well,
ever.
I mean, I've got,
Yes,
I've got,
Ashley
I've got,
has given
I've
me
got
plenty
proof
of
I've got proof
scars.
of my kitty's affection right now. Well, she's leaving. She had
I
enough.
might be able to get tear out of her little bed.
Max, where you going, bud? Where you going?
Hey, does she use that bed that I bought a long time ago? Or is that not a thing
Where you going,
anymore?
buddy?
It's in the living room, but she doesn't really go in the living room.
Fuck. Those beds never work.
I
We
know.
had a
She
igloo.
loved it.
She
She
did?
loved it.
Okay.
It's just
Good.
I bought
Really
myself a
Yeah.
beanbag chair. You know how you could get those really, really big beanbag chairs?
Can you lay down before you
I bought
fall?
myself one of those, and
She took it.
silly me for
Lay
thinking
down
I bought it for
Yeah.
myself.
Yep.
You want to lay down, relax?
So,
Yeah.
all right. Do we have any recipe requests out there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the Karen Sellers said benign, and I thought she was asking for a beignet for a sec. All right, beignet. All right. Been a while. I can figure it out. I mean, I'm running low on e-liquid here, folks. So I'll start mixing for myself. You
Yeah,
don't want
me
me. You
too.
don't want me doing that.
All right, you got to back up. There's two.
I only have
nothing
this
left.
much. It's whoops, here's the camera. It's an eggnog mix I made, but it's not very classy or fancy. It's literally Flavora
That's about it.
eggnog at some
Lay
kind
down.
of percent, I forget. And vanilla bean ice cream from
There you go. Good boy.
something old, probably from TFA.
Okay.
Just mixed together. It's pretty good.
That was a good tasty little simple mix.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
yeah,
all I
eggnog
do.
milkshake.
Yep.
I mean,
Do you
Shindo himself proved you don't need many flavors to make that eggnog
That
just
is correct.
amazing.
True.
And you don't need lights, remember? There's always darkness. It was just like his head encased in darkness.
That's
Or-
right.
Was that him?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's Shindo,
Okay.
King of the Darkness. Well, I mean, he had to summon his mixing demons, but he's back vaping, so he's back vaping and mixing.
Is
so,
he?
Yeah, so he said he'd when he's up for it, he'll come and hang out on the show again at some point.
Awesome.
So,
I haven't. It's been a while since we've seen him, right?
yeah,
It's been a while since I've seen him. For
he
sure.
quit. He quit vaping. What was that? About 3-4 years ago, and then kind of dropped off the scene, focusing on work. Oh, there she is.
Aw, she is cute.
There's
First
the
I
bean.
thought she was a rat, but she grew on me. And they have like her head looks really hard.
You have a hard head.
She would headbutt you. Those little scary teeth, those little needle teeth.
Glad I can make you chuckle, Karen. Fresh03's dyslexia kicking in and just making things terrible. Lumi had a beignet in her boobie. That's right.
I don't know what a beignet is, but I'll take it.
It's a
Yeah, me either.
it's a New Orleans style donut.
I was gonna say it sounds fancy for sure.
With powdered sugar on top.
We up with powdered
Ooh.
sugar. They're
I
delicious.
like that.
So we just gotta go. Get
But you
some
have to
powdered
but you
sugar
have
and
to
put
you
that
have to
in
get
my
them
kit.
you have to get them fresh. You can't get them any other
So
way.
like
They have
day
to be fresh.
day olds are not good.
No,
That's not a
no,
good
you have
time.
to get them right when they come out of the fryer.
It's probably rock hard after a day.
You know what
You
I
have to get
Hmm?
You have to get them from Cafe du Monde,
There you go.
New Orleans.
Nice.
I mean, they've got street vendors down there that do really good beignets, so it's
Oh.
I was more interested in the drinks when I was,
in New
and
Orleans.
then
Well, I
yeah.
mean, to be honest, all my trips to New Orleans were focused around the drinking back in the
yeah.
day. I
But
didn't.
my friend was like from there. He said the food was really good. We just never had time.
What about the show me something part?
Oh, that was. I went down to Mardi Gras right after. What was it? Hurricane Katrina. I went to the Mardi
Katrina,
Gras.
that's
I went
right.
to the Mardi Gras right after that when it was like all locals. There was some boob flashing and some big stuffer beads, but mostly it was just like an excuse for everybody to get out on the street and party. Like, it was just a real.
Yeah.
So it wasn't completely out of hand. It wasn't wall to wall people. It was actually just a really cool time. I mean, it was still
that's
it,
nice.
it was still crowded as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but like
Yeah.
we stopped and we bought a case of beer and we threw it in a backpack, and that's what we were drinking. We just walked up and down the street drinking our own beer.
Right on.
Yeah.
We were there at St. Patty's after Katrina, and
Will you stop playing?
they're
with
saying,
the
and it
phone?
was a parade too, and they're like
Oh,
tradition
cool.
there is to throw food from the floats right into the crowd, which becomes really fucked up and funny because you're throwing potatoes at people's heads. Because I was on the float, so we're throwing like cabbages down and pegging people with it and potatoes. And it was really funny up until the point where I got like a little like moment of sobriety and noticed that people were picking them up to take home to eat because they didn't have food, and I got really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yep.
really sad. And I was like, come on, just trying to have a fun time, and reality has to kick in. Not cool. Not cool. But it was a good time. I was on a float. That was the only time I've ever been on a float. You know what the bathroom is on a float? Bucket.
Yep.
Which is fine for us, but the ladies, didn't look enjoyable to sit on.
I thought you had to be part of the family to be on the float.
I don't know. My friend, like I said, he was from there. He got us on the float, so it was
Yeah,
very cool.
my buddy Joel was from there. Well, he was from right outside New Orleans. I forget what the name of the town is, but he was from there. And that's what.
Something Cajun, I'd wager.
No, his last name was Cheek.
Oh.
His last name was Cheek.
Oh. Well, fine. Make me look like an idiot. Fresh.
And I'm pretty sure his brother stole my wallet and my camera.
Nice. Fantastic.
I'm pretty sure he did it. But his brother would come up to Fort Polk on the weekends and get just wrecked and make a menace of himself.
Yeah.
And then he'd go crash in Joel's room. It's like, dude.
All the perks of the army without.
What's up, Stephen Lane?
Terrible.
Karen Sellers. So yeah, everybody, we are doing charity mixing right now. I think only the people on the stream have bought recipes, but like I said, I this is kind of a bad time of month too, so we totally understand.
I get it.
Totally understand. Because this is rent and mortgage time, so this gets a little hairy for folks. So we understand. But if you do have a couple extra bucks to throw at Friction or the Kitty Rescues, whatever you like, anything helps.
Or if you have any gift cards, we're doing that too.
Yeah, if you wanted to buy
Email gift
like a Instacart gift card, which you can make any amount, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes.
Or is it in multiples of 5?
I think you could also do like Amazon stuff.
Yeah, you could do Amazon. You could do an Amazon gift certificate, which can be any amount. You could throw a buck. I'll make you a recipe for $1, everybody. You tell me what you want, and I will figure it out.
All right, I'm old. I have to pee again. So I know it's very exciting.
Yeah, what is my blood sugar at? Oh, blood sugar's
I've
too
got
good.
I've got to bail early.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Good luck with everything, and I'll see everyone a little later.
Yeah, it was good hanging out with you, man.
Hey.
Take care.
You, Dave.
All right, later, brother. Give you some Vapor hearts.
Have a good one.
You too.
Right.
Just over here forcing this dog to love me. She keeps trying to get away, but I'm not having it.
Not having a squirmy baby. Well, I've had appearances from both my kitties today, so I'm pretty psyched about that. Because Maymay doesn't hop on shows like she used to. She's more interested in. Yep, she's back on the back of the couch. She's watching out the window. That's probably what it was. Because my old setup was right against the window. Because I got really good light off of it. So that's probably what it was. She probably just wanted to go look out the window. She probably wanted nothing to do with the people involved.
Oh my god, your breath is so horrible.
Well, I'm gonna mix myself something then. I warned y'all. Don't let me start mixing stuff for myself. Because I'll just make strawberries and cream or an Addy Toonie mix.
I almost got through. I'm real close to getting through all my Wonder Flavors beta testers finally.
I still have one of those out that I throw in stuff every once in a while, and there's that drumstick flavor.
Oh, I got that. That's
Drumstick.
my last one.
Yeah, drumstick squashies.
Squinchies, yeah. It's upside down because it's almost empty.
Yeah, this stuff is.
That's good.
That's a really good one. It's like a raspberry ice cream.
Is Friction around?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh.
He said he needed to pee, but I'm pretty sure after all the colon talk that he really needed to poop.
This says I need to confirm the last 4 digits of their phone number.
You can do it that way, or you can, right down below that, it'll say pay without confirming.
Oh, I didn't scroll. Thank you.
Yep. What am I feeling today? What am I feeling today, chat? Does anybody have a good idea for fresh03? Or I'll just hold off until Toonie's done with his new Toonie original.
Okay, I get to pick somebody. I just sent $20, so I get to pick somebody and
Pineapple upside down cake.
and everything.
You bitch!
Ah, am I gonna pick?
Who are you picking on?
Boom, 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 boom. I don't know.
What are you in the mood for? That could help narrow it down.
I'm in the mood for, I don't know, something like a, I've done cookies to death. I've done donuts to death. I've done milkshakes to death.
We get you a good tobacco mix going.
No tobacco.
Ew. She's not gross. She doesn't like that stuff. Okay.
No, you can't.
Nope.
You can't criticize people for vaping tobacco flavors.
I can.
Because there's people
No,
there's people out there that vape lychee, and they're way grosser than tobacco vapors.
They are way grosser, especially what you told me. That sounds
There's-
I want a nice mango, sweet mango.
Mango is like feet, bro. You're
With
crazy.
like a little
So-
bit of cream.
So friction's probably out.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know what a mango tastes like, so I'm probably out.
something that's going to taste really good in this.
Okay.
Okay. So it's got to be potent, right? Or
Or
is that a
this.
pretty good coil?
No, they're good coils.
Okay. It's not like it used to be where you had to put like a normal mix was 5%, a pod was like 30.
No, not really. This has got the normal, bullet style coil in it,
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
replace.
So,
Okay.
is there a particular mango you had in mind? Is there a particular mango flavor you had in mind that you would like to
I
see?
think I'm like
used?
an island mango's really good.
Island mango is really good.
So real sweet mango.
I believe I will accept your challenge.
Okay.
Get the master himself. P.S. Fresh, I really like the tattoo that comes on your hand right there. You look badass when you were doing this and you could see it. You know? That's nice. I like that. Yeah, you're getting nice. Super nice. Every time I tune in every week, it's like there's more, and it's great.
That's a soft.
You're living my
answer right
dream.
there.
If I had all my stuff like
Surpassed my
paid,
dream.
that's what I want to do. You know, just
Well,
cover it all,
Lumi was keeping up with me pretty good, but then my guy had a couple
Yeah.
openings, and
Well, I also had
Yeah,
to
you
start
have
looking
some
at my
stuff
titties.
too. Yeah.
My titties got in the way because those fuckers are expensive.
You know, you could get though that fresh. I mean, he can, but it's not going to look as cool because he doesn't have like supporting cast like you do. A chest piece. I always love those. Like right here on the ladies, across the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
I think
That's where it's at.
I think the ones that are kind of in the middle and then run underneath. I think those are kind of neat looking.
Yeah.
And then the ones that just like right in the crease there. Those are kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to lift my boob up to look at that. I've decided that anything that it's under my boob is pointless at this point.
That is true, for sure.
Like I said, the first couple of times I washed my tit, I took a full-on shower, but in between like the showers, it wasn't until like I hand washed it and was sitting in front of the mirror like lifting it up, and I was like, there's a fucking cut under my tit. Where'd that come from?
That's weird. Thank you, Dimwin. I just saw the thing.
I'm just
You're
waiting for this recipe to say, Freshie.
Perfect.
I'm getting a freshy mango.
I did hear that. I'm going to mix for myself, too. I'm trying to think of what I want to vape. I want something creamy.
This is when I mix for
What you
myself.
said besides mango is kind of what I want. What? What is
This
that?
is-
Is that still that shit you used to do all the time?
No, that was Bayless. This is
Okay.
VSO blueberry cereal. I get it in big
A
bottles.
giant
She gets
bottle.
it
That's
in
blueberry
gallons.
cereal? That
I have another
that
one on
sounds
its
good.
way.
Yeah.
It's amazing. At first, I never really liked a lot of the one shots because I'm a super taster. So when it came to a lot of the one shots, I was like, "This isn't my style of mixing. I can't really do
Right.
it." So I kind of dismissed them all.
Right.
But
I've
then
had a
once,
couple of his one shots that I like, too.
once
yeah.
Bayless kind of disappeared, Nick needed something, and I was like, "Where the fuck am I gonna get one shots from?" And I was like,
Right.
Swaggy. So I got a
Yes.
bunch of one shots from Swaggy, and Nick was vaping the blueberry cereal, and I was just like,
me get on that. Let me get a taste of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a little? And then it went
That's a
downhill
gross
from there.
noise.
All right, Freshie, I just posted that up.
Perfect. I will look at it here in just a moment.
Addie's custard muffin.
Ooh.
You look at that. Let's see what this
Ooh.
super dude is doing these days.
Let's see what the custard muffin. Holy shit!
There's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. Jeepers.
Holy manoli!
Make sure he gets his $20 worth.
That's $20 worth right there.
Jeepers creepers, dude. Let's see, for real. 1, 2, 3, 6,
Not one, but two
9,
blueberry muffins.
11. 11. That's like 4 mixes for me, man. That's a lot of, like, based on flavors. That's crazy.
3 blueberries, 2 kiwis,
Yeah.
2 strawberries.
But I bet you it's good, though.
Gonna find out in a couple minutes here.
He does kind of know
Oh,
what
I
he's
bet you that's really good.
Yeah.
Hey,
And where's the other one?
I am a wee bit nauseous. If I disappear, I'm gonna grab a ginger ale.
I think being nauseous is one of the worst, like, just things. It sucks.
I agree.
Every time I eat, I get so nauseous now. I hate it.
That's how my mom's, a lot of her stuff, like, started. And then, I mean, it continued the whole time. She couldn't ever eat without, like, feeling like shit after she ate. So she never ate. That didn't help anything either, you know?
Yeah, while I'm at work, I don't even take my lunches. I just grab like toast and stuff on my breaks.
Yeah.
I can't eat until I get off work. It's bullshit.
Oh, I love eating.
Have you
I
been
do
on
too.
antibiotics lately?
But then no, it's just I don't really know what's going on. But on the bright side, not that I really needed to lose weight, but I was switching up there a little bit, so I'm dropping the weight again.
That's good. I as well am dropping weights, losing weights, which is nice.
What are you doing to lose weight?
I don't know, stress. I don't think it's good weight loss, to be honest, but
Yes.
yeah, it's happening either way, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, lots of stress, but I was like 280-ish at my highest, and now last time I weighed myself, it was like 252, so I felt pretty good
Nice.
about that. Yeah, and I mean, this is over a long time, like at least 6 months or so. It's not like super unhealthy, but still. So maybe if I actually, get up and do things, it'll be better. But I don't feel giant anymore, which is
Let me
good.
squeak.
Yeah, what was that?
Loomy squeak.
What do you mean? What was that?
Is that
I've
a
had-
sneeze?
No, there's my hiccups. I've had my hiccups since I've been over here. What do you
My
mean?
hiccups. I forget. I'm dumb, and I don't remember things. Okay? Is that like a pish posh gesture, like a puff,
It's just swatting at you know.
like a cat. It's a kitty swat. I
Lumi,
like the frame you have around yourself. You look fancy.
yeah, Lumi, what percent do you do the blueberry cereal thing?
Isn't it
Whatever.
17 for all his stuff?
It's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever Swaggy originally recommended. After mixing it for so much, I have a tendency of just like eyeing it out now. Like
That's what I do.
I know
That's
right
bad.
about here on my bottle is where the premix goes, and then from
Right.
here up is the VGPG and
The
nicotine.
VG. Yep. That's usually what I do, which is.
So what? 10 to 15%.
I think so.
I think it's
I'll look it up.
17, honestly, on all his stuff.
Swaggy, are you in here?
It's high, and then it's like to me, that's high, and then it's like not a normal number. So that's why I think it's 17. Because I used to mix his, there was like a strawberry donut or something like that I liked that was his one shot. The only one I didn't like that I tried was the apple fritter. I don't know why. I just didn't like it.
We're all different,
The
man.
spice was the apple fritter was good for the first couple vapes, but then the spice started getting to me.
Yeah, I don't know what. I just remember I didn't like it. I'm gonna make something though, so let me grab some flavors.
I like the apple.
And fill
I
my
like
water.
Me too.
You liked it?
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, good.
all right, let me go get my 2 flavors. I'm putting Dylan. I haven't put you in charge in a while. You're in charge.
Oh my god.
While I'm
Okay,
making your
everybody.
recipe.
She's not innocent anymore though, so that's not a good idea.
That's half the fun. Pervy
Turns
Dylan.
out she never really was.
Yeah, that's true. Good call, Addie.
Okay,
It's just-
to all you mixers, here's a pop quiz. You have a 30 ml bottle, and you want 3% flavor. How many milligrams do you put in the bottle?
11. I'm joking. That's not
Eh,
right.
One.
eh.
This is why we have calculators. What? Who does
Oh my
this?
goodness, it's too much math.
I can't
Man,
do
no,
any
what's
math.
happening
I'm
here?
stupid. Did we not? Can we?
It would be
Just-
3 milligrams, because 3 milligrams times 10,
Sure it is.
30.
That's what I said. 3. You just didn't hear me, so your fault. I win.
My fault, you win.
Hey, I think this is good. Is Mullenberry Epic Vanilla good?
Never tried it.
I'm gonna try it today.
It's probably good.
I haven't bought flavors in a really long time. I'm trying to actually use what I have since,
That's smart.
people like us have so much, and there's so much we haven't tried probably. I know that's how my stuff is.
Mandalorian in the house.
So
Is he in the chat?
It's in the chat.
Cool. Hi, Larry. Mando Larry. You know what? Flavor House I've been using a lot of lately?
What's that?
Beryllium.
Beryllium, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really, really, really good one. They have a lot of good ones.
They do.
I'm glad I scooped up on a lot of them when they were still around.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are they not a company? I don't know.
They have some at Bull City Flavors.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Rex.
Okay, on his blueberry cereal, it says to mix at 14%.
Oh, I was off. Fuck. Wow, mine would be better because
That sounds about what he usually puts for his 1-shots.
I thought it was
I don't even know,
17.
but-
Why didn't you chime in? I thought it was 17.
So I bought some stuff from Nom Noms on their 20% off of their supercharged new line.
Awesome.
That sounds exciting.
Supercharged. Do you want to? Can I tell you what I got?
yes, please.
I picked up vanilla cupcake, wafer, strawberry jam, pineapple, praline, nougatine, marshmallow, Madeline, dulce de leche, whipped cream, and shortbread biscuit.
Nice.
And they're only 10 ml bottles, but with the 20% off, they're only 99 cents.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
It's like they're giving them away.
Yeah, that's like free.
So there
Who
are
even, I
101
barely think about
flavors in that
99
line.
cents.
101 flavors in that line. They should all be here on the 6th.
Oh, you're getting all 109?
Sam got all the noted people sent the whole line.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
sweet.
cool.
Wow.
So we have to single flavor test 101 flavors. For
Yeah,
the-
but it's like the one day it actually pays to
Oh
be
my
unnoted.
gosh, Cassie.
Like,
Wow.
Which means I have to also single flavor all those flavors because Tim's going to be like, here, try this one. Here, try this one. Because he does it every time.
Oh my
oh, that's a
goodness.
shame.
Some of them I'm really excited about. Some of them not so much.
I was
Like
gonna
I'm really
ask,
excited about that whiskey cream.
Dimwin, what is you said praline? What is that?
Praline is like a
Candied almonds, right? Candied
pecan-
pecans, right?
yeah, like a pecan brittle,
Okay.
but praline like it's really sugary mix, kind of like the stuff that's in pecan pie.
Yeah, I like pecan pie. I think. No, I
Brown
like.
sugar and caramel and all that.
I never had pecan pie, but what are those? They're like twisted pecan swirls or something that we had when we were kids. They're like snack foods. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
I like those. You know what I'm talking about, Cassie? Pecan twirls? Something like that. I have to look
They
it
look
up
like
now.
pecan sandies, and they were like pecan swirls.
Yeah, swirls. Let me Google it and show you a picture.
Talking about like the breakfast pastry thing,
Yeah, yeah.
like a pecan Danish.
Let me see. They're right here. Tasty Cake
Max.
makes them.
here,
Pecan
bud.
swirls.
Stay.
They,
Stay.
hey,
I
straight
don't want to get
bacon.
into stuff.
Top shirt, baby.
wow, you can have them DoorDash to you. Here,
I will.
Dimwin.
I wait.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
put
I
this in the
discovered at
chat.
Walmart they
Put it in
have
chat.
like little individual sized pecan pies, and they're like 84 cents. They're actually really, really good.
It's the longest link in the world. Sorry.
Hey, buddy.
But those are what I'm talking about.
Buddy.
Oh, I've never had one.
Yeah, they're really good. There's not like anything in them, you know, but it's just very good.
Oh yeah, they look
What are you
delicious.
doing, buddy?
So I also ordered all the new Capellas. You want to hear those?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bull City had them on sale for, I think it was $28, and I think they're all 10 mils though. So anyway, I got green strawberry, shisha strawberry, succulent watermelon, strawberry bubblegum, marquee berry wild jam flavor,
That sounds interesting.
I can take
Yeah.
you out there if you want.
berrylicious
Can I
flavor,
take you out there?
sugary cereal flavor is
Go
what I
on.
want to try first.
Right, so
Fresh guava flavor, shisha vanilla flavor, For You blend flavor,
That's tobacco.
tropical mango, perfect vanilla cupcake.
That's
Custom-
that's a bold statement.
I know. Do you think it's going to be a real good vanilla cupcake?
Hopefully.
And then custard cream. That sounds interesting.
Yes, that does.
Luscious strawberry. A lot of strawberries this time. Zesty lemon. Wild raspberry. And shisha raspberry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a lot for only $28.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you got all those for $28?
Yeah.
Are they 10 mils as well?
I think they're 10 mils.
Okay.
Generally, yeah, they are 10 mils.
That's nice.
But that, I mean,
It's not. You can make a lot of mixes with the 10
you really
mil. People
can.
are surprised,
It's
yeah.
amazing how much you can make just from 10 mils.
And it's a good start. I like kick myself every time. Like when I started, I bought the only Flavor House I ever heard of was Flavor West, and I literally bought 4-ounce bottles of every fucking flavor based on like the picture or what it was called.
Yes, the pictures look
Good
so
job!
good,
Like,
man.
come on, moron! Like,
Aren't
how does
the-
a picture have anything to do with what it actually like tastes like, vapes like, kind of thing? Like, you are an idiot. Me.
It's like the old saying, don't
Yeah.
go shopping when you're hungry either.
Yes, same thing, man. So bad.
That's what I did when I first started. I went to Wizard Labs and they had, I did all TFA. I started out doing all TFA and they were like $1.25 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
and I just went through and got
Whole
almost
cart.
all of them.
Yep. And I literally have I still have like all those 4-ounce.
I still
I
have
got bacon, man. What am I gonna? It's like grease. What are you gonna do with that?
You can actually sell that. There's some
Yeah.
people that look for that bacon.
Oh, hit me up. I got what you need, dog.
We called that unsupervised shopping back when I was starting.
It's not a good move for sure. For sure.
Like I bought a Flavor West green machine or something.
Because you wanted an energy drink.
Oh
No, I
yes,
wanted
that is
the-
the energy drink one.
No, I liked that that one that was kiwi. Were they naked drinks?
Oh yes, that is Green Machine too. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Those
want
are really good.
I didn't want the monster. I wanted that kiwi, banana, coconut.
Yes. It's all green. There's no banana. You're
I
crazy.
think there was banana in it.
Maybe there was. Whatever. I
I'm looking it up.
don't know.
What's up, Madam Adam?
Yeah. Hi, Adam.
Adam.
Adam!
What was
How's comic book hunting?
Dude. So okay.
Uh oh, something angry happened.
I wish Dave was still here because he's been following this journey of this. So I fucking won an auction. I won 2 books from this guy. And I told him, like, hey, man, I'm probably going to win, like, at least 2 books from you. Can you combine the shipping and send them together? And he's like, no problem. Pretty sure English isn't his first language. And he just said no problem without thinking about it. So I was like, cool. So he ends up fucking putting them in 2 different packages. Even though they're supposed to come in 1 package. He did give me a discount. But okay. Now, comic book collectors like their comics to be, solid and not flimsy. This is what my comic was sent in.
Oh.
Oh.
A dirty bag with dirty old tape on it in a fucking manila, slightly bubbly envelope. Which me and Dave kind of knew was going to happen.
Oh.
Fortunately, it arrived unscathed.
Heck yeah.
Amazing.
It's Amazing Spider-Man number 290 for anybody who's interested, where Peter Parker poses to Mary Jane.
All right. So green
Peter
machine. Apple, mango, pineapple, banana, kiwi. Boosted with sprinula, alfalfa, broccoli, spinach, barley grass, wheatgrass, garlic, ginger, kale, parsley.
That
I
sounds
mean,
like a
that
healthy-ass
stuff is
drink.
all like, it is healthy. That stuff is all like green, but I thought the whole idea of the name was everything in it was green. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's just because the drink itself is green.
Yeah. But it is delicious, that drink. For sure. And
I don't think I ever
they're
actually
expensive
mixed
too.
with it. I bought it and I don't think I ever actually opened it.
That's how, like, honestly, 65% of the flavors in my thing are. I, like, smelled them once, and then I was like, this will be great to mix, and then I forgot.
Spirulina, not sprinula. Spirulina.
I don't know what either of them are.
Me either.
It sounds like something that Swaggy's working on with the fish thing.
Oh, perhaps.
He keeps talking about like green tanks because we're working on like making live fish food and shrimp. Like he's got shrimp, I got shrimp, we both got shrimp. Swaggy's got a nice little fish package coming his way. He's got some puffer fish, some corridoras, and some more shrimp.
You sent fish through the mail?
I fucking did.
How do you send fish through the mail?
Overnight it. Heat packs. Pure oxygen goes into the bags.
Really?
It's better than what's located around me. When I first started the hobby, I was absolutely devastated. I went to my local places, got guppies, and I got guppies that were really sick. They had fin rot, they had parasites, they had worms. It was absolutely disgusting and devastating.
Oh no.
So
Bunch of
now
shitheads just trying to make money. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Gross.
Puppy Farms.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of animal it is. If you're fucking doing that, you're a fucking scumbag. Seriously. Gross.
Yeah, my goal is like whatever breeds that I can't currently house, It's going to go to a local fish store that I trust. But past that, I don't want to be part of that. But it's inevitable my fish are going to breed because I take good care of them and I feed them very, very well.
Fresh. What are the thing? I know it's 5, 10, and 20. What do they get you again? I forget.
What's that?
If they do 5, they get like a recipe of their choice.
Yes.
10, they get to
10 will look at their stash.
Okay.
20, they get to pick the mixer.
Okay.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy, the real Tommy V.
Well, Fresh, this one came out nice. It's a Addie's custard muffin.
I'm excited. Is that...
Sounds good.
You dropped it in our chat? I'm assuming. After the page-long link that Friction dropped?
Yeah, I know. It's huge for a fucking like tasty cake product. It's giant. It's the biggest link I've ever seen.
There it is.
Right, yeah.
Also,
right
instead of doing Venmo, if you have like Instacart access or like Amazon grocery, that's also something that we're doing for Friction. There's also kitty donations down here.
I would prefer Venmo, but anything is gravy.
That
Food
looks
on the table.
delicious.
Yep.
Ooh, I could go for some gravy.
I could go for some gravy. Can't have it.
Biscuits
Is
and
Wonder Flavor's marshmallow gooey flavor any good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
yes.
good.
It's true to name.
Yeah, just like I said, these are like still in the packaging. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, mix that marshmallow gooey with your fucking 10% liquid barn ice cream you always do. You'll be a happy
Yeah, I don't
camper.
have that anymore. That's gone.
Really?
That's
That used to
been
be your
used.
go-to.
Yeah, I
Fucking
know.
8% vanilla ice cream and throw some melon or something at it.
Yep, just go with it. It's crazy.
I mean, I do that all the time still.
Yeah.
It's easy,
No
lazy
way.
mix.
I don't
No
actually own
Ever.
Lumbus bread anymore. Sorry, Larry.
There's my liquid barn vanilla ice cream.
Very nice.
We did the Lumbus bread until I ran out. I haven't purchased anymore.
Ew, that's so gross.
Tim loves that flavor, right, Cassie?
Yeah,
Isn't
Tim
that the
loves
one-
that flavor. Absolutely.
Isn't that the one you said tastes like man milk?
Semen.
If you will. Yes. Thank you.
It tastes like jizz.
And I'm
Yeah.
also not feeling so hot today, so I wouldn't be able to do anything crazy anyways.
Oh, too bad.
But, I mean, what did they say? What did they say, Lumi? That sperm is good for you? So it might
yeah.
help your recovery. It's got
I always
protein
tell that
and
to the
amino
wife.
acids and stuff.
I'm sure she appreciates it too.
Yeah. I always tell it to her
Oh my
whenever
God.
she's like, I'm
Nothing-
sick. I'm like, you know what'll help?
You know, nothing like getting your face railed and getting something jammed down your throat to help with nausea, Lumi.
That's right. Exactly.
Nothing. There ain't nothing like nothing.
So obviously, my wife loves me for that.
Ooh, that looks good, Fresh.
It is going to require a couple days steep for the persimmon to kind of do its little magic in there, but it's really good off the shake.
Now I have to mix it.
Oh, that island mini was so good.
Oh, UPS fucked me in a good way. I don't know if I got to tell everybody this story yet.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
let's
lucky
hear it.
ducky.
I'm actually really happy about this one. I don't know where it's gonna go because I'm running out of outlets. But I got some puffer fish for myself, and right now they're in quarantine. But quarantine is almost up, so I wanted to get them their own little tank. And they prefer left to right space more than up and down space. So I got a 16-gallon and 33-inch long tank for them. And
Big old fucker.
Chewy delivered it to the wrong address. Well, not Chewy. I think it was UPS or FedEx, one of the two. And because they took a picture of it at the wrong address, they shipped out a new one. And then the next day, somebody came over and dropped it off with a little note saying, "Hey, sorry we took your package. Here's your package." I called
Nice.
Chewy up and they're like, "We already sent it out, so
You got
enjoy
a
another
floppy?
fish tank." So
Yeah, keep it. Nice.
I got a free expensive ass fish tank.
That's awesome. You're a good person too. I would not have called.
Okay, Kerplop donated $20, and he wants Adam.
I'm on it.
Fruitiest candy ever mixed.
Nice.
Fruitiest
Thank
candy
you,
ever
Kerplop.
mixed.
Yeah.
That's a challenge for sure.
So
Well, I
Lumi
mean, you could. I mean, you dive into your Wonder flavors and with their gummy candies and just go wild, man.
I'm finding I transferred desks. I had my old desk like basically split apart and stopped working. It was an L desk.
Yeah, Mando.
So I got a new desk. All the stuff on my old desk was like flavors I was mixing with at the time. So I'm looking through all those. It's very exciting. Those stuff I haven't seen in like a month or two because I just haven't looked over here. And I found an old vape mod that I loved and forgot about it. So I'm gonna clean out the tank.
I'm right there
change
with
the
you,
coil.
Ross, and found my package is virginized at this
And I want to
point.
show you guys after I clean it and everything. 'Cause it
Is
is
that who
very
that
cool.
is? Oh shit.
Vape.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if the other comic arrives unscathed because for some reason he sent that one UPS. Like this one that I got today was USPS, but the other one he sent UPS. So I don't fucking understand why he didn't just put them in one envelope and
That
send
is
them.
so bizarre.
Really weird. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's also new. I could tell he doesn't have a lot of feedback, and there was
Right.
one neutral feedback that said like not packaged that great, but I'll let it slide because the comic
Oh, no.
made it. And I was like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that's exactly what he just has really good luck.
But yeah, I'm gonna leave a very verbose negative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message him first and be like, hey, dude, just to let you know, these
This
are packaged
isn't
like
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
If you want to sell the rest of your collection, you need to step up the package game, bro. Get some bags and boards.
That's crazy.
You're
Piece
gonna
of
be
cardboard, piece of
I was
yeah.
gonna
I've
ask
had people
how-
do it like sandwiched between cardboard.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, how do you send? Like, what's a good way?
So they make mailers. I'll show you one right now.
Okay.
They're called Gemini mailers, and they're specifically for sending documents and comics.
Okay. Let me come back and look.
Here you go.
Oh, okay. That's
Yep.
nice. That's real nice.
The comic
No,
sits
not
in
gonna
here.
bend. Not gonna mess it up. That's beautiful.
You use painter's tape. You tape it down to in here so it's not moving around a whole lot, and then it's easy to
Okay.
peel off when you get it.
Yeah.
All the good dealers do that.
It's me,
Great.
Vape Ross Vape, coming
And I
in
mean,
with a
these
$2
things-
super chat.
Solid.
That's right.
For the pussy! $2 for the pussy!
Whoa. Aggressive, Lumi. I always forgot you are super aggressive.
Lumi just getting after Vape Ross Vape.
You know, to be shocked by Lumi is just to have forgotten what Lumi is. Really.
Yep, really, it
I
is.
think of BRV all the time. Every time I look over at my mod pile.
There's
Thanks,
a
Ross.
lot of flavors in this Eddie Tooney.
Yeah, there is.
Fruitiest candy ever mixed. All right, let's do this.
Oh,
You know it's gonna have strawberry in it.
Oh,
'cause it's me. So
I like how Kerpov says, "Don't worry about a stash. I have that flavor."
yeah, he's like, I got that.
Don't worry, I got it. Whatever
I
you
appreciate
put,
that.
I have it. That's great.
I'm gonna call it candy ass for Ploppy.
Nice.
I gotta put some advocacy links out there.
Advocacy.
Because I was doing a live show today.
Advocacy.
Who they got?
They're just talking about. I think they're going to be talking about the PMTA flavor bans going all across the country, and they'll probably mention Schumer's bullshit Zin ban, where he went off yesterday. You know about the nicotine pouches that have like 0.1% harm of smoking,
Yeah.
and it, you know.
Well,
and
gee, I wonder whose pocket he's in.
Yeah.
Dirty bastards. Let's get it started.
It's sickening, you know. You thought, well, I hate big tobacco, but at least they might say vaping. Well, now they're petitioning all the states to ban every product except for their product.
Exactly. And they're getting away with it.
Yep.
Not on a side note, I love when you forget about like a tank or something, and had juice in it, and the color it gets like
gross.
crazy. Like this one it's red. You see that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, that, like the coil, you have to get rid of that. Like you can't clean that, unless it's like a coil we make. I'm talking like the factory coil.
Oh yeah, the coil's gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. And I forget how this tank opens, so I'm expecting juice to just spill everywhere. There it goes. Yep.
I didn't have Venmo either, Ross. I sent Freshie some money, and Freshie used his Venmo.
Another option
Oh
is
boy.
Instacart gift cards. Food for the table at Friction's house, and the children and the spawn, the 2 pump childs too.
Hey, way off.
And then there's also donating for the pussies.
That's true. You can donate to kitties, and those ones are, one is direct to them, the other one is PayPal. So whatever you feel super duper comfortable with.
Shit's gonna be fire.
Oh, that's bizarre. That's bizarre, Floppy.
It's gonna be like exploding with flavor in your mouth hole, dude. Oh yeah, I got an idea. Here we go.
Tortilla, what's happening, brother?
Tortilla.
Hey, Sortillo. Thank you for your fine reviews on RTAs. I have bought several based on your reviews. No joke. You are my go-to for RTA reviews on YouTube.
Yeah.
100%. If I had one actually, built and ready to go, I would show it, but yeah, I don't.
I have to get a couple baby wipes. So
Vaping pinky today. Pink.
Freshie, this lemon yogurt came out nice from last week.
What did you put in it?
That Tart Blast.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good idea. Thanks, Dooney. That's going in there too.
He's like fucking log.
Hell yeah.
A bunch of Wonder Flavors yogurt.
Yeah, that's
a touch of Flavora yogurt, Greek yogurt.
But she.
Where's this recipe? I'm gonna borrow from another recipe I made. That's what it's all about, right?
Oh, I have.
Lumi looks all cuddly and warm, ready for a nap.
Yeah.
The weekends are normally my catch up on sleep. I work way too much.
Sorry, I wanted to show you guys, have Thea come on the show. She's been on a really weird
You have a
sleep
bag
schedule.
of Fritos under your blanket?
Hey, don't worry about that, okay?
You
It's
a
just
hoarder?
there because I turn around,
Are you a
and this
hoarder?
is where I put them down, so they get
You're
put away.
You're a hoarder.
You're a
A hooker? I'm aware.
yeah, I was gonna say a whore, but that's really rude. I don't want to be that aggressive.
What's up, Livin?
What was I gonna say? Oh, but Thea's on a really weird sleep schedule right now, so she's like vampire life on her own, and we're trying to get a hold of it again. Last night, she didn't go to bed till 9 a.m. this morning. She literally passed out on the couch, like face down, like a fucking, like a dead animal. It's hilarious. So, unless she wakes up, she's not going on. I apologize. She's so cute now, though.
Now,
Smart.
as opposed to before.
No, I mean, like, the last time when you guys met her, she was, like, super young, so they don't really have much of a personality at that age. I love kids when they get to, like, 2 to 3-ish, because
When
they
they
start
start
being
to
a
really
person.
talk. Yeah.
To
And,
me, she will always be
Yeah,
the
because
two
otherwise they're
pump
just.
child.
yeah, it's boring, you know?
2 pump spawn. I'm
I
sorry.
get you.
Yeah.
That's
You don't have to
hysterical,
keep
Lumi.
saying it, okay? Everyone knows.
2
That's
pump
enough.
spawn. I want
The amount you've discussed it is longer than it took to make, okay? So just chill out, all right? Let everybody calm down.
So I just put a link in the chat, and Freshie, you'll never guess who it's from. It's from Vaping with Ken. Vaping with Ken is back.
Vaping with Ken.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
You'll know who it is.
Just a reviewer dude. Man, it's been years since he's done
queue
a
up
video.
the video for later.
He had a very recognizable,
Like voice.
powerful DJ voice, kind of.
Okay.
A bit of a would have a bit of a drawl.
He's always there for the
Okay,
the event.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Very cool. I'm excited to show you guys this mod because it's one I always wanted to get, and it actually, the coils are pretty good. It's from like a no-name company. I don't even remember who makes it, but the look, that's why you get this kind. So when I show you, I'm very excited. I gotta clean it and then I'll show you.
Jesus.
I don't want to give it away.
Chili peppers.
Oh, that is a song, isn't it? You're so musical.
No way. I had to cancel band practice last night
Oh, why?
because my fucking index finger on my left hand is like super fucking swollen. I don't know if I like punched my wall
That's weird.
while I
Like,
was
what did you
sleeping
do?
or something,
Yeah.
but it's been fucking jacked. Like, this is right there. It starts to hurt. It's getting better, but it's been since
It
last
does look
Thursday.
swollen when you hold
Yeah,
it up.
down here, like in this
Doesn't look
area,
right.
according to this, next to this one.
Why? You have like
It's
witchy
fatter.
fingers too. They're all bent and weird.
I've been playing guitar and bass all the years.
You got gnarly fingers.
Small
I got
hands, bony.
Skinny fingers. I got skinny long fingers.
Do
Just
yeah.
have long
Do.
arms.
Kayla does too. She's shorter than me, but not by much. Like I'm 5'11", almost 6, right? And she's like 5'10", and her hands I think are bigger than mine. Don't think, I know. Her hands are bigger.
Just from extending it right now, it's like
Great.
feeling goofy
Makes
now.
me feel great. Flavor caramel?
I iced it
Wedding
yesterday.
band- My wedding band was 2 sizes larger than Nick's.
Really?
Yep.
So yours that's fatter, right? Yeah.
We had to get him a girl's ring for his fingers because they're so
That's-
small.
If I were to, I would probably have to. No joke,
That's
because I
funny.
think men's sizes go down to like a 7 or a 6 or something, and I'm
The
pretty
only
sure
ring I've
those
ever
are
worn in
too
my
big
life.
for my ring finger.
Yeah. The only ring I've ever worn in my life was like the high school graduation kind. And I don't remember what that was,
Because my dad had small hands too, and I remember I tried on his class ring, and it felt like it was at least a size or 2 big for me, and he said that was a size 8 ring, and I was like, well, yeah, I wear girls' rings then.
Well, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I think my rings are size 8.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then
That's
like
crazy.
have a ruler here just measuring from my palm.
Bunch of
To my middle-
weirdos.
Oh yeah, I don't even want to know.
I'm
Bunch of
just
minus.
over 7 inches.
Damn.
I wear it.
Wait, what are we
Yeah.
I heard 7 inches. What are we talking about?
Just
Your,
measuring
oh, your
my
length?
hand.
So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I've done that before, and I'm pretty sure you got an inch on me.
Damn.
I've got.
Yeah.
I wear like a size 12 ring.
See, that's what's crazy is I have huge feet. Like I wear an 11. Considering I'm not like
Yeah.
that tall or big, I wear like between an 11 and a 12.
I'm 5'4" and I
You
wear
know
a
what they
size
say
9.
about big feet?
And then my
I'm-
dad was 5'8", but wore a size 8 shoe. He had
I'm
little feet.
5'11", and I wear a 13
That
and
makes
have
sense,
a
though.
tiny pee-pee, so there's nugh of that.
Well, I
rumor.
can't
It's not
comment on that
true.
one,
Yeah. Because you can't
Hmm.
comment, I know where it's leaning towards. Because if it was the other way, you'd be like, yeah, it's 9 feet, baby. Sir!
right.
I
You
have
wanna-
the biggest dick of them all, and I only wear a size 9 in a male shoe.
My daughter
Like, not
is
a
just
size 9,
like you,
it's an 8.
Lumi. She always talks about her big dick and her balls. And
Me
I'm
and
like,
Lumi-
I'm pretty sure you don't have any because I changed your diaper. Okay, lady?
Me and Lumi could
Saturn
share
Peach.
shoes.
8.5?
9.
I accidentally said 9. I'm only 8.5.
Okay. I mean, you could still borrow my shoes.
You could fit in his, yeah. Bigger
Yeah.
is to fit. Smaller does not work. What is you said? They held that up. That said Saturn Peach. What company was that?
Flavora.
Flavora. It is one of the best flavors to come out in the last couple of years.
Really?
I like
the only peach I've ever had of theirs was the peach gummy that literally tastes like the peach rings.
Yep.
It was like spot on.
It's amazing.
I didn't know. Do they?
8.5.
Do they have a lot of other peaches, or am I dumb?
I don't like that women's shoes are always so white, so I go to the men's section to get the jet black, the black on black on black shoes.
Black on black on black.
Black on black on black.
They've got a few really good peaches.
Okay.
If they put one out, generally it's going to be trustworthy. But that Saturn was something else.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Like I said, I do still watch shows with you guys in it. I don't usually talk. I'll say hi and then I'll watch. But
I just creep now.
Gotta have fresh in there in the mix.
Yeah.
I creep a lot too.
Whipped cream fresh 03.
I'm a big time lurker.
I'll creep and then like I'll take off to start doing something with my fish, and then I'll like hear something and I'll want to chime in, but by the time I get my fish stuff done, I'm like back, and it's like they're already moved on to a new subject. And I'm like, have fun.
Yeah, I hear you.
We're gonna have to do a GoFundMe for Lumi pretty soon. She's gonna have to upgrade her electrical because all the fish tanks.
The fish tanks, yeah, that's crazy, man.
No,
Needs her own freaking power plant.
It's definitely a little scary. I'm afraid I have you can see that tank behind me right now, but this one is currently breaking in, and it's a 40-gallon.
Damn.
I haven't even put the heater in it yet. It still needs its own light. Right now it's just working off the window and a little bit of excess from that fish tank over here.
Is that also your bed behind the curtain? So, like, are they on a shelf next to your bed?
Yep. I just lay down in my bed and watch them.
There's, like, fish everywhere.
Yep.
Okay. And bubbly noises.
What, I'm sure you said this, but I guess I missed it. What got you into the fish?
Swag.
Swag? Okay.
Fucking swag. So...
Sure it wasn't the other way around.
No, this last summer, where I'm actually working now, I got really excited because that means I started getting to buy like my own fruit and stuff, which used to be an issue when I wasn't working. Like I could never get like yummy food.
Right.
And I started getting like these huge things of blueberries for like $10, and then I'd take a bite out of them, and they were like mushed in the center. They had no taste.
Oh.
So I started making my own garden. And while I was building my garden, there was a box turtle that showed up. And Swag wanted me to adopt this box turtle, but in my state, it's illegal to adopt these box turtles. So I wanted to make a little sanctuary for it. So I got like a little
habitat.
Yeah, I got like a little tote for it so it could have like a little water spot.
Turtle tote.
And then it got infested with mosquitoes, and I was like, Swag, I'm getting eaten alive in my garden. Like, I don't like this.
I'm still listening.
Then he had me go get some minnows. I got the minnows, and I was still having mosquito problems, so then I got some comets. And then it started getting really cold, and it evolved into needing fish inside because I spent so much time outside looking at my fish.
So, Teal, that's exactly why I like your reviews. Because you're brutally honest and hard on them. So, if I'm going to vape something that I'm taking out of my house for convenience, I want it to be good. So, yeah.
Exactly the way I was back in the day. Like, companies did not like sending me stuff because I would put it through its paces. I would try and melt it down to slag.
Oh, yeah. If you're too honest, they're not going to be happy about that. Melted. Yeah, that's the best.
Like, no, you guys sent me this for an honest review. I'm not turning around in a day and doing a review of it because I barely gotten a coil broken on this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to see how it sits overnight for a couple nights with soggy ass cotton in it, you know? I want to see, yeah. Every little thing about it, I want to know.
Yep. I want to know what sort of a build it can handle. If I run this fucker up to 200 watts, I want to make sure that it is gonna handle 200 watts and not, have all the insulators melting out of it and the fucking post breaking loose. If I'm doing some sort of crazy ass build on it. So I was like, my minimum is 2 weeks, and I'd always tell them that when they'd send me a, like, hey, are you interested in reviewing this? I'd be like, my minimum turnaround time on a review is 2 weeks. Are you okay with that? Most of them, it was no. They didn't mind me doing.
You can sell them now.
Yeah, they didn't mind sending me devices, because I mean, devices you can run through them. You can run through a device in a week. And have a pretty good idea on what it's going to do. But then you have to tell people straight up front, like, hey, I don't know about the long-term durability of this thing.
Right.
I know about the long-term durability of this bad boy.
What? What do we got there?
Suck my mod, Gwar.
Oh,
as
nice.
it's dripping down my arm.
Nice.
Yeah, that thing, the GAR is, like, you can.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
You can see it's
We have
good.
one too. That's cool.
Damn Vape's in the house. Hey there.
Hi, Tam.
Sam's
What's up,
here.
Tam?
Lady in black.
I actually
Hey,
got my
Sam.
Gwar because
Hi,
of
sister.
fresh03.
It's your face, Cam.
I still think it's the one of the absolute best devices ever put out. The GAR.
How long have we had these now for? I got mine right after you, I think.
Several years at this point. I've got.
Wow.
I've
I
got.
thought it was. You guys were gonna say like it's a month or
Well,
two. I mean, yours was beat up, so that's a heavy use in a month or two. But
Look what's sitting right next to my foot. Two more of
Nice.
these bitches.
Backup.
I have backups too,
Nice.
just in case anything hits the fan. I have two on standby.
Yep.
Good for you, Lumi. I'm glad you have some spares now.
Yeah, I'm not.
I vape.
I'm not going without my GAR. I'll tell you that much right now. But I mean,
I like the. Sorry, keep cutting you off.
I was gonna say my other extreme when things go sideways is that series box. I got that. Who did I get that from? Who gave me that series box of that fellow who passed, Addy Tooney? Did I win that in an auction? I might have won it in an auction. Somebody was doing a charity auction or something.
Probably.
But I've got this dual 21700 series mod. It's fucking. It hits like a fucking freight train. Man, is it amazing.
I've been vaping. My mods are now the. I forget who makes it. The Drag X
Voopoo.
Plus. They're like little ones. Yeah, Vaping. I mean, it used to be black. It is. You can see it's.
I
lost,
had
all
the
its
dual
color,
21700 Vaping back in the day, and it broke
Yeah.
within a month. And then Fresh got the Gwar, and I was like, I'm getting the Gwar.
These have been really well put together, I guess. I dropped this a ton. Like when you drop it, the door opens and the battery flies out, but that's normal, right? But like, I've dropped it a lot, and it still works great. And I think I have 2 or 3 of these things in all like different colors. So
When I'm
Rush
looking
is
for
all excited
equipment,
over there.
I'm doing
Ross,
the Kermit arms. Of
I
course I'm
let-
excited. Go. Sorry.
I let Toonie know that I'm looking for something, and then Toonie always finds the best deals and then hits you up with them.
Toonie deals.
I was looking for the drops for the longest
fine.
time.
Yeah.
He sent me a link that had drops for only $11
Clean
a
them out.
pop, and I bought
Yeah,
I think
that was-
12.
That was wet face. He cleaned them out.
Do they have any more? You said that was wet vapes. I might
Yeah.
have.
I don't know if
it's
they
an odd
think he
name,
cleaned them
bro.
out. They have
Wet vapes.
like 11 stores in a big warehouse. I think you wiped them clean.
I'm checking.
I'm already there. They still have it.
They still have drops?
Yeah.
I'm
Hold
buying.
on.
Hold on, wait. Can I buy
I don't
some
want to
now?
give you a lady boner yet. Hold on.
Oh yeah, lady boner.
Silver only, but yeah, 7 in stock. Silver, $8.99 a fucking pop. yo.
Drops are
Jeez.
tanks or.
And that is
Grab 'em up!
a great atomizer.
Oh, okay.
So right now, everybody, I would advise a foot race. to try and beat Lumi to it because she's going to buy them all.
Should I have not said anything, Lumi? I'm sorry.
drops RDAs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
one of the fucking best.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I
I have two.
I've two off the top of my head that I think are better, but
Okay.
you're never gonna find those for $8.99. So
I've been rocking tanks surprisingly
Here's my
lately.
drop. One of my drops.
Yeah, I think I might actually have one of those. The weird thing is I can't seem to find where all my old gear is in the house, you know, like my RDAs and stuff. Although I do know I found this the other day and got super excited. Now I probably can't find it.
ooh.
But it was my flamed Addy Tooney, whatchamacallit?
The K-Fun?
that he gave.
Button?
Yeah, yes. That my most treasured possession.
Sorry,
I
anybody
know.
wanted to drop. Lumi's buying them right now. So.
He always tells everybody, like, vape them. I've never vaped out of mine. Maybe one day I will. It's just,
Lumi,
it's-
didn't we were just talking about
special.
unsupervised buying?
Well, the first
Yeah, you're doing it.
the first Toonie K-Fun I ever got had Toonie juice in it, the infamous Addie's custard.
Toonie juice sounds a bit gross. We're gonna.
Well, me and I wanted to call it Toonie juice, and Addie Toonie's like, you can call it something like Addie's custard. I was like, okay,
Okay. That's
don't
better.
be so gross, fresh03.
Yeah, man, come on.
I'm so happy.
BRV said he just bought them all. Sorry.
Did he really?
I don't know. He might be
He
being a
said
clown.
it. So,
Yeah, Vape Ross Vape would do that to spite you.
Cassie,
Lumi.
I don't know if you're talking to us, but you were muted.
I'm interested in Cassie's recipe. I saw pop up on the front page here too.
So, Tam Vape's donated. Does Tam want a recipe?
I asked her, yeah. I'm waiting to see. Oh, she said no, she's good. Okay.
So the Addie's custard
I will
muffin
make
is
it.
delicious, Toonie. That's
Awesome.
That's a lot creamier than I thought it was going to be. I like that. I thought the muffin would kind of would kind of soak up some of the cream. It's still creamy and
stock.
smooth.
Awesome.
Delicious.
I can't wait till that Wonder Flavors flapper pie comes in a couple days.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to vape the mango. I'm gonna have to
Ross
vape,
said he's just fucking with you.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to vape on Dimlin's Funky Peach.
That looks good, Freshie. That looks good and creamy.
It is awesome.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Very tasty.
Glad I gave you. It's like I said, in about 3 days, it's going to be so much better. Because
That's interesting. You put the persimmon in.
if I do peach, I always
that's
put
the
persimmon
peach
in
booster. Yeah.
because
Ah.
it completely changes the profile of the peach after a couple days. Like it gets juicier and there's a little sharp bite on the end of it. It gets really, really tasty. That's the we called that the Leilani maneuver. I learned that one from Leilani back in the
Oh,
day.
you crazy girl.
That's
that
right.
Yeah.
Because she did that. Because I was judging an episode of Mix and Vixens, and it was she did this Filipino peach dessert that she made up. It was like a coconut peach thing, and it was absolutely fucking incredible. But it was good, and then it hit like 3 or 4 days, and it just like everything overnight just flipped, and it was the best peach vape I'd ever had at that point. And so ever since then, it's been the persimmon trick. And then if you're
Good stuff.
yeah, and if you're doing peaches, you always throw a little bit of brown sugar at the ass end of it, so that's why the caramel's in there. You don't need a lot. It changes the vape so much, and it's delicious.
It's wham
Yep.
in your face.
Did Piper get her treat?
You said the T word out loud. Good thing I got
Oh,
my
is
headphones.
Piper
Why would you
Dimlin's
get that?
dog?
Yeah, good thing I got my
heard her
headphones
barking
on.
when you were mixing.
Oh, that's because the gardeners are here.
Oh, that's what we're calling now.
Gardeners. The guys are replacing the gutter. She's had lots of men at work around her place.
You know,
We
what are you
know.
gonna do when he gets old and decrepit?
We know
Well, no,
all about your...
Dimlin's selective, so she always has to hire out crews until it's like picking out the right morsel coming in.
That's right.
You know, because most of the handymen are not going to suit Dimlin's taste at all. She's very selective. I've met Dimlin. I've talked to her about these things.
Nice. Yeah. All right, I have to put juice in this, so I have to make juice for it, but I'm going to show you the mod. I just cleaned it all. Here it is. This is why you get into vaping.
Lumi, you
A
didn't order
pipe
those, did you?
mod.
Oh,
I
cool.
did.
Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me?
Look at this pipe
Why, did you want
mod.
one, Adam?
Nope.
No, because there's a fucking coupon.
A
No, I put the coupon in there.
Oh, thank God. 25% off?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank God.
Adam, look at this.
It's on my credit card. I don't get paid
Oh.
until Wednesday, but I put it on my fucking credit card anyways.
I like that. I've always wanted a pipe mod.
Yeah, and the button is on the top here. Really
Vape
cool.
like
And then
a
this is
sir.
a tank. It's really nice.
Yeah, I
There's
almost
no
bought one of those
control of
from
it. So you get what you
China.
get, you know. But it's really a really good vape actually for what it is. And this is the drip tip is just this part is giant. It's great. So I gotta make juice so I can vape out of it again because I did really like it. It was fun.
You're gonna have to charge that battery.
Okay.
Oh, I do have to charge the battery. I guarantee you.
Hey, they have
It's a good
grav
call.
pipes on wet vapes? Holy shit.
What is wet vapes? Is that another China
No, they're
fast
around-
tech?
Oh, it's in New
My-
York by Toonie.
My
Oh, okay. I never heard of them.
I hope I put in the right address in my scurry.
They've been
They
around
ship
for a while, haven't
this-
they, Toonie? Like,
yeah, they've been around. a
they're
long
like
time.
from like the old days, right?
Old days.
He was
Okay.
the first one to bring the canna mods into the U.S.
Yeah, I feel like I remember P. Basardo talking about wet vapes back in the day, like way back in the day.
How do they handle shipping nowadays? Because that's been the hardest part with buying gear for me lately. Not lately.
You have to
last
search
week.
around for a place, but there's still places to do.
Yeah, 8 Vape will ship anywhere. I'll tell you that right now. 8 Vape does
Yeah,
not
I
give
know.
a shit.
Some sites don't care. Yeah.
Wow.
And they use.
Product is currently out of
USPS
stock and
still.
unavailable.
Yeah.
Damn, Lumi.
Lumi deals! Lumi
She bought
deals!
it all?
Yeah,
You
actually,
fucked up?
No, I mean,
Either she did or somebody else did.
That's funny.
Lumi set up for that. Lumi, you got a couple mechs, right?
I get my drumsticks out.
No, I don't have Mex.
You should invest in a couple mechs because mechs never go bad.
I bought
Yeah.
a few of them, but then I had problems with my batteries, so I sent them all to Meter. Because
Oh,
Meter
okay.
loves Mex, so I was like,
I
fuck
like
it,
Mex,
Meter will
but-
use them.
Well,
I
you never
just-
get tough, Bloomy. I always got extras.
With
God,
the-
I haven't vaped at Mac in a long time.
That's the
Long,
thing
like
with
years.
Me neither.
I like a really good series vape. Like that right there might be my favorite vape. It's just a really good series vape. Build that
Series
fucker down
is
to
two
like
batteries
0.2
on top
and-
of each other.
Yep, stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're getting punched in the chest.
Then you
I'm
get,
not
like,
I'm not
8
I'm not I'm
volts.
not big
Yep.
Lou East Coast reviews level of
my God.
vaping. Point
They're like
0.02
flashlights,
resistance
those
and I'm not like
Yeah,
that.
the first
like
time I ever seen
flashlights and giant.
Lou explode, I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I keep teasing Lou to come back.
He's posting a lot more stuff. So.
Yeah. I mean, come
Yep.
back here.
Oh
He
yeah,
pops
no,
up on my
Luke's welcome
subscriptions.
anytime. So Cassie, can you tell me about this marshmallow caramel banana?
So Tim's show tonight is adapted recipes. Excuse me. So I took his marshmallow caramel banana custard and adapted it and added medicine flower and Flavor West blueberry to it. It knuckled really well, but I'm actually keep laughing because I told Tim I used his medicine flower and he's yelling at me.
Medicine flowers.
Which is also why I had to mute because he called me in the middle of
Oh.
the stream. He's on his way home.
Are you
Deal
sitting
with
at his desk now?
Oh no, I'm at my desk.
He's
Oh, I
probably
thought- I
racing
didn't know.
home to yell at you, right?
Yeah, probably.
Isn't medicine flower the one that's like super potent and super expensive too at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only
Uh,
use like 5 or 6 drops, so
yeah.
he can just hush his mellow.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
to be fair, so this is in Tim's defense. 4 or 5 drops is like half a bottle of medicine flower.
Are they tiny bottles too?
Milton's
Okay.
going.
There you go.
Simone's got one right
okay.
there.
I see it, Dimon.
Somebody's
Dark
at my door.
chocolate.
I love that dark chocolate. That dark chocolate's good. And the blueberry is like beyond words.
I just thought you were sitting at his desk. It was so cold in the other room.
It's a little chilly. It's not too bad out today, so it's not too bad in here.
Oh, that's good.
Lumi, what the fuck
I
are
hate to
those?
move everything on his desk around a little bit.
That's Lumi's drop
Are
collection.
those unopened drops? What's wrong with you? That's messed up.
It's her
You don't
favorite
need that.
atomizer.
That's like all those dickheads that like just bought 4,000 rolls of toilet paper and nobody else can have any.
I was
They're
just
like,
calling you a hoarder 20 minutes ago, Friction.
I know. Come on. Look at you. You're a hoarder. A drop hoarder. You psycho.
This is all I vape. This is all I fucking vape. I only have one setup out at a time.
You want to use the drop? That's it.
Yep. It's
And
the only thing
what
I
was
do.
the mod called that you guys had? The
Gar.
The Gore.
Gar. Okay.
This
Alright.
is my apocalypse shit hit the fan box.
I hear ya. Once I get something that I like, I get backups.
Yeah, that's the Gar.
You know?
Yeah, this is one of the
Especially
atomizers
when
I
it's-
think is better than the drop right here. It's called the Mongrel.
Now I have to hope I didn't just overdraw my account because I was definitely on the broke side. I was super broke. That probably was not a good idea.
Oh, that's yeah, good time. Good job. I still love you. Alright, I gotta.
But again, like I don't see myself not vaping. So it's like I want to be set until I'm like, if I live up to 90 years old.
Right, you're good. You don't have to buy gear. If
I'm
you
gonna be
can't
90
get it
years old,
anymore, you
fucking
could
putting
still
a
be
braid in
good.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
be.
don't even make the drop anymore. So like, this is a rare fucking find.
Right.
The other.
Well, you found it.
I was gonna say the other one that I think is better than the drop is the nitrous.
These
And-
are like I'd never heard of either of those. Or I heard of the drop. I think I might have one.
Yeah,
The
the drop. The
Mongrel
drop
is
was
the
the one
one
that
you just showed us?
The drop was the one that TBC designed.
Okay. That guy's name is Brian, right?
Brian. Yep.
Yeah.
I actually heard from him at Christmas. He's doing good.
Oh, good.
I didn't hear from him last Christmas. I heard from him this Christmas.
Nice.
But generally, if I see his birthday pop up or something, I'll send him a message, and I'll usually get a thanks fresh. But this time we actually chatted a little bit. So
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna write down wet vapes.
But the nitrous is really good too. I have
the
one.
nitrous
I
is
love it.
amazing.
Nitrous.
I got the pink and purple one.
Or Teal
Yeah.
said he likes the nitrous too.
Yeah, the nitrous is just such a really good flavor RDA. It's tough to beat flavor wise.
It doesn't ask. It's already
Um,
single coils.
you can do
setup,
single
or
or
is it-
dual.
Okay.
The mongrel is just a really good all around RDA. Like you get good flavor off of it, but you can also just get buck wild with it too if you want. Like you can build it, you can build that fucker for heat, and it'll hold up. It's a really really good RDA. You can throw double Lumi coils in there with like 6mm wraps, and it'll just
So
it'll just
much heat.
it'll take it and smile. So yeah, I'm a big fan of both of those. I every once in a while, like if I see something that's intriguing, I'll buy it, but it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare at this point that I go out of my way to buy stuff. It's not like we get new stuff all the time anymore, anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Like I used to,
And
trying to keep up with the game back in the day was a fucking nightmare.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Because something dropped literally like every day. There
I
was a brand new-
remember I went down to I forget what the name of was it Vape NW? Yeah, Vape NW was right up the road from me. And I ordered the Goblin Mini, and he had it in the store, but he said he couldn't release it to me. So I drove up there and talked to him, and he gave it to me a day early. And I promised I wouldn't release my video until after it had released.
Okay.
And that was the type of shit you had to do. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and also back then there was just a crazy abundance of reviewers. Everybody was a reviewer.
Yeah.
So if you search for something, you literally got like 20 25 reviews.
Yeah. Now you'll get
Brand new.
Yeah. Now you get like Bogan, Grimm, Mike.
Yeah, there's hardly any. It's tough.
Yeah, Bogan, Grimm, Mike. Yeah, Daniel, DJ LSB.
And they don't even like even with the limited amount of stuff that comes out, it seems like they don't actually review everything anymore. It's kind of like whatever.
Well, Mike only reviews what's sent to him. Like he doesn't he doesn't go out of his way to search for stuff really anymore. Bogan gets all the mechs and RDAs. So does Grimm. So I always keep my eyes out. Like I've heard that's good. Let's see what Bogan or Grimm had to say about that. And Grimm will do like a review in the middle of a vlog or something like that.
At some point, I'll have to get a mech as my little backup. But at the same time, like every mech that I've had, I got those little scorch marks at the bottom of my battery. Like I'd buy brand new batteries, and then I'd get that little black ring around it.
What do you mean scorch marks?
They're like scorch marks. I don't know how.
Arcing.
Yeah, the battery is arcing.
And I don't think that's good.
Bad contacts needs to be cleaned.
Yep.
I cleaned it. I messaged Daddy Tooney, sent
Shitty
him
design.
pictures. I got the scorch
Something's
pads to
wrong
try
there,
to take them off my batteries, and they're just ruining my batteries.
Yeah, shitty designs.
Yeah. They had to be like bad mechs or something.
Crappy
I
metals.
clean my batteries all the time.
Wild. I have those stickers.
It didn't
So I
feel
never got
safe
into
to be
mechs.
using those batteries, and it happened every time I try to rebuild the mech. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, there's been some really good ones that came out, but I mean, the stuff we were getting for a long time, like it was a fucking crapshoot. You never knew if it was going to be good or not.
Yeah, and it was such like there's research, and then like with like mechs and stuff, there's research you have to do.
Well, you also have to know your Ohm's law.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So I mean, I used to. I mean,
you had to like build for the batteries that were in there, plus the mod itself, and like how the vape you wanted it to be. It was so much.
And that's why I switched generally to doing regulated mods.
Regulated.
Yep.
Yeah. Consistency.
At least while I was on stream, because the chip takes care of all the math for you. I mean, I used to be able to do the Ohm's law equation in my head really fast. Like I'd be on a show and someone asked me about a build, and I'd be like, "You probably want to do about 4 wraps. It should come out to something like this." And I'd usually be within.
That's crazy.
I'd be within.
You're so smart.
Could a mech even handle my build? Because it's a drop with a 5mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Have to do like a series or something.
No, it would be more about the battery you were using.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ramp up on that braid on a mech it's not quick.
Yeah, it's always.
Well, I only have 21-700s. I have two 18-650s that came from Addy Tooney.
It would be better on a 26 blank mod.
Those
mech
short
for sure.
little ones?
No.
Ones? What were they?
Fatter. Same length as an 18-650, but fatter and more push, more mods.
You're thinking about 18-350. It's about the well, we got Dimlin and Tooney here. We could get a whole lesson going while
exactly.
E equals I times R.
Yep. There you go.
I equals E over R.
So you were like a electrician, both of you?
Yeah.
You
That's
actually
why
know,
I won't
stuff.
I won't go near a mech because I'm an electrician. It's just like that. It's just like, let's build a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Here we
also,
go.
your Lumi braid comes out to like 0.18, right? Or 0.17 the way you build it, usually around there.
The one that's in here right now is 0.15.
Yeah, I mean, you would need a 30 amp. You would need something like a 30 amp battery, but I mean, it's certainly doable.
Yeah, at some point, you guys maybe send me a link for something and the battery I'll need, and I'll buy it
right in chat. Right in
You're
chat.
also gonna notice that you're gonna probably have to take like a slightly longer drag, and then after your first 8 drags are great, and then
your battery's dead. Yeah.
And that's why I can't. That's the one reason I never liked Max.
Me too.
No, and that's the nice thing. That's the nice thing about 21-700s. Is
you can get more out of it.
Yeah, you do get all that extra battery life out of it. The mod versus resistance, the ratio on it is really good.
Resistance.
So
Just like my pink boxes.
Yeah, I mean,
Like this,
you're not gonna.
these little,
Hmm?
these little clutches hit like freaking insanely. They hit so hard. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I love my little drawer, but I always I want something for my little apocalypse box, just because I do have another drawer in there. But
Yeah.
you
do
just
need
saw
a
how many
Mac.
drops I have.
won't
If I
die.
if my drawer dies, then I'll be fucked. So later down the road, I could buy a Mac.
Yeah.
Literally, all a Mac does is like hold a battery to your RDA or whatever to give it power.
No, it's just complete. It's just the circuit, and you put the battery in and complete it. That's it.
Yeah.
Complete it,
Big
yeah.
huge
That's
switch.
That's all you're doing. It's just flip.
I
Yeah, it's
used
like
to-
flipping a light switch.
No
I
way
don't
to
remember
like
whose
ruin
Macs I
it.
had. I used to love the Mac that I had. 3D Stand Up sent me one. It was
one of Stan's. No, didn't you have a Dreamer?
no, I had an
No?
off-brand Dreamer.
Oh,
That
Wah,
meter
wah.
has that one now.
Tell me
Just
what.
because
tell-
I didn't understand
remember,
the
you barely
battery
used them.
stuff as much, and I always thought, which I know is not correct, that Macs could only handle like wire wraps and stuff like that. Like I didn't think they could handle like aliens.
oh no, they
no, they easily handle it. But it's once again it's about the battery you're using
Battery,
and,
yeah.
and how much truth there is in the battery. That's the other thing. You got to check out Mooch's stuff and
Right.
So yeah, I mean mechs are as safe as you make them. That's essentially what it comes down to. Like if you look at if you're looking at your build versus what your battery's capable of, that'll take care of 9/10 of the safety issues.
Right.
And then you just check your mech for good ventilation in case something bad happens, and
And if it doesn't have vent in it, you put a vent in it yourself.
that's right.
Yeah, just drill it.
Just drill into your battery, right?
No,
That
you
sounds
just
good.
you just drill into the mech.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so
Make
that
sure you have a
there's-
drill press, please.
I was joking. I have to find a peach on my
I'm
wall.
gonna check to
so-
see if I have a picture of it on my Instagram.
Your Instagrizzles.
Oh, you were doing
Whatever
mech
that
hand
mech was,
selfie hand checks.
I don't know. I might have, but I loved that mech at the time. Jesse used to always pick on me because of how I would hold it.
I miss Jesse.
How did you hold it?
Yeah, how do
Like
you
a
hold
normal
it?
person?
I don't know. I didn't. I
Weirds
guess
me
I didn't
out.
hold it like a.
How
normal
could you
person.
hold it wrong? That's weird.
I always did the Cali claw when I held my mech
Yeah.
underneath. I don't even know if mine's.
I would always. I was a pinky man myself.
Yeah, you hit it with your pinky, right?
Yeah.
Index for me.
I mean, I
Alright,
still hold
like
on
this.
I still hold on my mechs like that. If that answers your question, or all my mods
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
holding it like this, but instead of my pinky, I was using my ring finger. I think.
No, that's fine. No, never,
I'm middle-
never.
I'm middle
One has a-
finger.
It's like a really
Haters gonna hate.
harsh
Yeah, Cali Claw,
firm button.
Yep.
Cali Claw.
Yeah, I never wanted a mech, but my white whale was always a Caravella.
I
You know?
remember them.
Yeah.
They were always so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And not
What were
cheap.
they made out of? Were they like stabilized woods? Like I love those things.
No, all metal, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got a
He's being a
collection. I've
jackass.
still got a collection of mechs here that. I guess that's my Vapocalypse.
I have a picture of me holding that guar from 2018.
Oh
Yep,
wow.
so we've
I
been-
guess it's pretty old.
So that's six years. Has
That's
it been out
crazy.
6 years?
That's nuts.
Time
Wow.
fucking has been flying.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And it's funny. I've named it my device of the year every year since then.
Or maybe that's not the guar. Maybe that might be my. It looks like the guar.
Oh, shit.
I
All
thought
right,
the
so
guar
let's
was
see
3
what
years old.
let's see what this candy ass for Ploppy is here.
Yeah, I
Might
was just
have
gonna
been
drop
the
that. I
name on
totally forgot. It's in chat now.
Okay, so Guanabana by Flavora, Mango by Flavora, Shisha Strawberry, Soft Candy Base, excellent. Strawberry Gummy Candy, Sumo Citrus, very nice.
Hot damn.
Yeah, Super Sweet Mango, and Tart Blast.
Nice.
Man.
Hell
That
yeah.
gotta be-
I think that'll be pretty fruity.
That's damn candy ass.
Yeah.
That is a candy ass for Kerplop.
I hope
just-
it'll taste good.
I just found in my thing here. Do you remember This was like a big hit when it came out. Capella's green apple hard candy.
Yeah, that's a great
course.
flavor. You just mix it at like 6% with a 0.5% of
Jolly
sweetener,
Rancher.
and boom.
Yeah. Or do you remember what's
That's Camp.
Concrete River made that thing?
Yeah, Camp Tiger Claw.
Yes.
Oh, there's another mixer I missed. Jesus.
Yeah.
He was
Uh,
fucking the coolest.
Working stiffs, man.
I'm not muted.
Concrete.
You can have it if you want.
Concrete. I've met Concrete River.
Isn't he huge too?
He's tied for the person that I've met the most out of the
Okay.
vaping community, besides Jax, of course.
Living with her is probably
Yeah.
She
maximum.
just hangs out down in the basement, and when she needs something, she comes up and talks to me. But yeah, Concrete River. I've met Concrete River 3 or 4 times.
I missed.
Yeah, he's a big tall guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's as big as Todd.
He'd be
guys
right
don't
about the
care.
same.
Told here.
He'd be right about
kinda
the right about the same
How's that
size as
feel?
Toad.
You guys told here. It's a great custard.
Fresh03 is giving me a hug. Not sure how I feel.
Gonna mix me a custard.
You want to mix me a vanilla custard, Fresh03?
Nice custard.
Nice custard.
Make it better than Grant's.
You guys are great.
What's up, Josh?
Oh,
I might have to kill Tim, so there might not be a show tonight.
Oh.
What happened with Tim?
You're gonna
He's
kill
sitting here
him.
making faces at me and being a jackass in the
On
door.
record.
Just
Oh,
got home.
okay, so
Oh.
yeah, so Cassie might have to kill Tim. So stay tuned.
That's after he yelled at me for using his flavor.
His flavor. Oh shit. She put in quotes.
I can
too.
see him bloodied, like laying on the floor, bloodied, and Cassie dripping Mountain Berry flavors like on his face.
Just
I'm gonna
yeah,
have
just
to
just
sign
aims
up
it,
for
just
a
aims
wellness
the
check at your address.
aims the camera and just keeps dropping bottles of medicine flour in a sock, and eventually she just gets him with it.
What do you want now?
He needs more time to pout.
Good.
Hi Tim.
No, he's clouding out my entire office with his Titan right now.
Hi Tim, we love you.
Why isn't he in here?
I'm
He just got
impartial.
home. He waved. He can totally talk because I'm not muted.
It's fucking with you, man.
Dude, I can't even see now. Get out of here with that freaking thing, man.
You weirdo. Weird.
I'm gonna
guy.
punch you in the balls.
Do it.
Do it.
Little ball tap going on there.
Do it.
Okay, stop being a
Sometimes.
jackass and come say hi or go away.
Sometimes people need a good ball kick, like the fucking
right.
comic book boy from eBay.
Little adjustment, that's all.
All right, so I think we've hit all the recipes we're gonna hit here. Wish there was a few more, but I think Friction's got a little money in the pocket to feed the fan family and
Get some groceries.
get some groceries,
Why are you
man.
playing on my stuff?
Pay some bills, keep the lights on, that sort of shit.
Here.
So I'm glad we could help a little bit for you today.
Thank you very
Not as much as I would like, but like I said, this is kind of a weird time of month. So we'll start going around the room, getting the truck out of Dodge because Tim's got a show in an hour. So we want to make sure that I see him.
2 hours. It's actually going to be on 7 o'clock on Saturdays now because it's getting tight with his working Saturdays and getting
Okay,
home for
so 2 hours.
So 6 for me, 7 for you guys. Gotcha.
So that'll be perfect. You can watch Kasa and then watch Tim's show.
Yeah,
I
perfect.
might be able to make it tonight.
Actually,
then.
it's then 3 hours because it's only 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 hours. Shit. All right, I might be able to make it today. If not, I'm gonna be late.
I might die instead. I'm just
Don't
Oh,
say
wow.
that.
Please don't
I
die.
don't like that.
So yeah,
So
let's
much
see
is
here. Let's start with Lumi. What you got going this week, girl?
There we go.
working my ass off, trying to rest, just being Lumi.
Got to pay off them drops, girl.
Yeah, for real.
I luckily paid off my
many
credit card, and I
jobs.
get paid on Wednesday, so hopefully my boob surgery doesn't cost too much. But I'm Lumi.
Insurance
I'm
should certainly cover the majority of that.
Yeah, I'll never forgive them for that ultrasound that costed me $300, and then they really fuck you when you need stuff like that, and I don't appreciate that, and I don't like having any kind of debt. But I'm Lumi. I work my way through it. I'll find a way. Just resting and chilling. If you need me, I'm here.
All right.
Love you, Lumi.
We love you, Lumi. We'll throw it over to Toonie number 2 because he's the shit.
All right. Well, I just want to say, reach out to your family and friends and be there for people that need it. And, if you need help, please reach out. There's the suicide line in the chat there. Use it if you need to, please. That's all I got.
Perfect. Thank you, Addy Tooney. Throw it over to the legend himself, the man, the myth, Adam of the Arsons.
Yeah.
Click the link. Your host will thank you.
That's right. That's right. You'll get moist in places you didn't know you could get moist in.
I hope your finger feels better soon, Adam.
Yeah, me too, because we need to start cracking on so we can get this album out by fucking summer. That's our goal, actually, is to get the new album out by the summer. But, I mean, play it by ear, I'm not going to promise anything. We want to make it as good as possible. So, but yeah. Thanks for having me, as always. Hope I helped with my one recipe.
I think that I did. No, I mixed 2 things, but I only made 1 recipe, so we're all right there on equal footing, I believe.
I mix shit.
Except for Lumi. Lumi didn't mix shit.
I didn't mix shit.
Throw it over to Cassie.
I'll be on Tim's stream at 7 tonight, and other than that, we just play it by ear whether it's going to be too cold in here or not. It is brutally cold in here, so this time of year I'm going to be off of streams for the most part, but...
That's fair.
Get you a little space heater.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
It's not
Great
worth
minds.
it to heat this room for a couple hours a week,
I
I'll just
love
be an apparition
space
and yell from the
heaters.
background.
Me
Get
too.
one of the mini personal space heaters that's energy efficient and it'll just keep you warm while you're on the stream.
My sister has one of those. It's really nice and energy efficient.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't lie.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
can-
just
they
so
make
much
those
warmer
just
out
for
by
your
my pillow
desk.
stove.
I have 2 of those. They're called my cats.
Ah, I wish I had a lap cat. Fuck,
Just get the
man. Neither of
monster
mine.
one.
That and the bunny prefers I'm out there for streams because she can be out too, so... We like to spoil a little rodent once in a while.
Must bow to the master.
When I say once in a while, I do mean all the time.
All right. We'll throw it over to Timlin.
Well, thanks for having me again, Fresh.
Always.
And hopefully we did a little bit of something for Friction.
Yes, thank you.
And the Juicy Made Me is awesome.
Like I said, give it
Yeah,
a couple
that's really
days.
nice.
Give it a couple days. Let that persimmon do its thing.
I will set it right there.
All right.
I'm thinking I'm going to make that one.
I guess that's all I have to say.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Friction, man of the hour.
Thank you to everyone that just was here. Again, it was great for me. I had a great time. Sorry, got 2 flavors. And I will be just taking her one day at a time, basically. One foot in front of the other kind of deal. So I don't have anything going on. I'll just be here. So that's that. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show again.
Well,
Always,
brother,
man.
looks like things are going to look up for you here pretty soon, hopefully.
Thank you.
Yep. Hopefully it all straightens out, man. So, all right, everybody. So I believe that's all we got here. So trying to think. Anything else going on? I have a tattoo appointment next Saturday, so I'll probably have to run one next Sunday if I do run it. We'll see how. I'm going to see if I can get him to hide some kitties in like all the little bare spots, like that.
That's
see,
cool.
see if I can have him hide a cat in here somehow. There's another one right there. Have him hide a kitty in here. See if I can hide
Yeah.
some more cats on my arm. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, next Saturday, for sure there will be no stream because I'll be at the tattoo shop getting the last appointment for this arm. So after that, I don't have the tattoo excuse anymore. But
I work the next arm, the other arm.
yeah, got to start getting this one filled in some more.
You got space there.
I've got plenty of space on this arm, so it's just a matter of doing it. figuring out what I want. I'll probably just make this one all like my childhood favorites. I've already got Snake Eye. I've already got the Snake Eyes tattoo and all sorts of stuff. Got my Dancing Samurai. He's doing pelvic thrusts right now.
And then our buddy Vape Rye. Vape Rye is always there.
Yep, Vapor Eye.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, you better believe if I was an ink guy, I would have Spider-Man and fucking Black Cat for sure on me somewhere. Oh, yeah. Definitely all my childhood favorites and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's all we got this week, everybody. So everybody be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. Friction, since it's been a while, man, can you stew us out?
Yes, as you go about your day, be nice to people and open doors and don't cough on people.
That's fair.
And get off your butts and vape.
Bye!
Bye!
Go Niners!
Go Niners!
No! Boo, Niners!
Go Niners!
Go off.